coming from? Starting from àwọn tó bí ẹ tí wọn kọ ẹ dáadáa tó jẹ́ pé ó lè làwọn náà, trying to defraud the bank, trying to lie, trying to create noise just to cover up their lie. Having their son come lie for them. You can see whatever, you can see the values táwọn tí ya ẹni. So what do you expect from the son of the thief? Ó máa mú láyìn mọ́, ó máa mú narrative building mọ́, ó máa mú narrative twist mọ́. And that's what you're doing. Ó wàá mọ̀ bóyá ọmọ mọ́mí ẹ̀ náà ló ti kọ́ ká máa do notes náà ni. That one, I don't know if you learned that from her or you just suddenly found that on your own, that business opportunity on your own. Anyway, actually, mo sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó kàn mí pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń sọ. Tí tèmi ní pé Joseph Aloba wá lọ ṣe DNA. Enough of your time wasting techniques. Tí ó bá ń ṣe àdùnnú tó bèèrè question lọ́wọ́ tèmi, I wasn't coming up here to address whatever private DNA, public DNA, the limited liability DNA yẹn, gbogbo yẹn ò kàn mí. If you have the DNA anywhere result, bring it out. Bring it out if you're authorized to bring it out. Let us see it. Let us know where to go from there. If you have it, bring it out. The one we want to do publicly, Joseph Aloba, now you are now a Joseph Aloba sympathizer too. You can see how these people are trying to buy sympathy or trying to make sympathy from wherever they can. Oh, okay. Since the jẹ́ pé Naira Marley àti Sam Larry làwọn jà fún, people already know these people as the villain here. Káwọn try láti wò bóyá àwọn lè máa lo orúkọ Joseph Aloba báwọn èèyàn àwọn pé àbàbá tó sọmọ nù. Joseph Aloba don cast online since ìyẹn lẹ mọ̀. So you cannot even milk any sympathy from that name, Joseph Aloba, the father of the. If to say the father get money, if to say the father get money, the father no go get brain. You're now trying to look for where to gather sympathy to your cause from. Joseph Aloba has been running from DNA ever since. Take it sọ pé ó ṣe mistake béèrè fún ni. He asked for it thinking Omomi would maybe delay or run away from it. Immediately he asked for it. That was Oya. Oya, I've been waiting for it. Oya, since you have brought your lawyer, you have done this. Oya, ẹ jẹ́ káwọn lawyer yanjú ẹ̀. Let us do it right away. Since 2023, Lọmọ mi ti ready for DNA yín. You were moving, you were going around this thing trying to delay, using different delay tactics. The court will ask you to come, you will not come. The next thing they will see is they will see you on TV station doing interview when you are supposed to be in court for the hearing. All these things you did, starting from the very first day this case was heard in court. The lawyers were there, they asked you for the summon. This stupid narrative, the stupid, very dark manipulator is trying to bend. The very first hearing, when this case was brought in front of the magistrate and a summon was issued, Omowunmi's lawyer were in that court and they said, give us the letter. We are the lawyers representing her. Because of the backdoor tactics they want to use, because of the social media crowd they were chasing, they refused. Rather, they went online saying they have gotten court order that Omomi should come and do DNA. Meanwhile, at that point, it was still someone. It was still someone where, come on, somebody said they want you to do something, no? Come and tell us why you want to do it or why you don't want to do it. They went online twisting the narrative there. They went to paste that summon on our former apartment on the gate there. Took a picture of it, came online, and start bragging the court has granted them the distance to go and do DNA. Or more miss running. This one is happening because of the donations Joseph Aloba was getting there. He was milking the public the same way VDM is making the public now. From one day two video, one day three video is making. We complain to the judge that look at what this man is doing. Do you do DNA on the street of TikTok, or you get a court order and you secure samples to do it? Get him to tell the court here and let's settle this issue. And the court, the magistrate warned him. And that was the first time he distanced himself from Gurexi there. Because he came to the magistrate and he almost swore an oath that he has never known Gurexi anywhere. He never seen Gurexi before. Because we showed that, this is his right-hand man going online saying all sorts of things about this DNA proceeding and things like that. And right there, he denied Gurexi. Mori could speak for really anywhere. And because you people should go and talk about it. Let's see if you can come to an agreement. Otherwise, I might have to use the law to decide this case. And he came with all his terms. And number of me was saying yes to everything. The only thing number of me said no to is that, after doing this DNA test, we will not make it public. It will just be Lani Adawa. And I said no. Since we've talked about this thing online, it is only nice. It is only accountable. It is only decent for us to go back to the public. Since we've brought it to the public, so what is there to hide again? Let's tell them when we are done with it that, okay, we don't do more. This is what the result is saying. We'll come, we will say it, yes. Whoever the public wants to come for, let them come for the person. He was saying no. He delayed that for a couple of sitting. That no, it can't go public. This because of this. Because no. And Mama insisted. She stood her ground on that particular one. That every other thing, no, you want to use 2 hospital, you want to use 10 hospital, you want to do this. I agree. Any day, I agree. But at the end of it, when the result is out, the public needs to know about it. When he saw that Omomi was not shifting ground on that, they agreed to that. And they took the agreement to the court on September 24th. The court asked both of them. In fact, the court had to do a video call to Omawumi there, who was not in court because of some other appointments. That, as in this agreement, you are sure you just want to let everything go like that, agree to everything. I'm going to say, yes, let's just get it over with. And he just said, okay, since you have both agreed to these terms, I'm entering a consent judgment. Based on these terms, go and do this thing. Appointing a court officer to monitor the process. Ever since then, ever since the judgment on the 24th of October, 2024, Joseph Aloba has been running. It's almost going to a year now. He has been running. Omomi's lawyer has been writing him letters over and over again that Baba, come now, let us go and do this thing. You say you want to do it, let us go and do it. The only time he responded, it was for another delay tactics that they have spoken to 2 hospitals, one of which is UCH Ibadan. And there in the open court, when the court was giving the consent judgment, the court said no to that UCH Ibadan. Because even before the judgment was given, even before the case was taken to the court, Joseph Aloba said he has paid money to the pathologist there in UCH Ibadan. Money for DNA, paid to pathologists. Imagine that. That's so they want to use that one. And the court said, no. What are you talking about? If not for anything, this is going to look wrong to the public because you guys said you've agreed that this result will go public. So how will the public believe the result of something you have paid in advance? Will it not look like, oh, you paid that guy to give you whatever result is coming out? So the court said no, that hospital is out of it. We have many hospitals in there in Lagos, in Nigeria. Go look for other reputable hospitals. So they brought that one then that, oh, if they want to do it, she said no. The court already said no to this particular hospital. Going ahead with that will not only be detrimental to Omomi, it will even put the whole process in jeopardy because then there'll be grounds to say, oh, there's something wrong there. The court know that this could happen. So the court, foreseeing that, said no to that hospital. But you were saying, no, that's the hospital you want to use now. And Mommy wrote back to them that, no, go and look for another hospital. Even the hospital, some mommy said, while you're doing your own, no, just to be open, just to be upfront with you guys, we also do our own at these two different hospitals. That is what you call transparency and accountability. That while you want to do your own, we will also do our own. No? So that don't be shocked. Whatever result you want to concord, if there's any way you can manipulate those hospitals, just know that we are running our own too at this hospital and this hospital. And they said no to one of the hospitals. No, because this hospital, they've had one news about them a very long time ago. They don't trust that hospital. It's not like that was at their own expense. Oh. It was at Omomi's expense. And I said, okay, no, no, no issue. Because she was like ready, very eager to do this thing. Now let us do this thing. Maybe in quote, or maybe because of the private DNA that very daft manipulator is peddling up and down. Maybe because she's confident of the results. Maybe because she knows she's never stepped out from that marriage. Maybe because she knows that she has always given her heart to this Mobad while he was alive. And nothing in the world or any other word would change the result or would make Liam not be Mobad's son. Is that okay? You don't want that hospital, Abi, don't worry. I'll go and look for another hospital again. And since then, they've been running. Until we had that, we had Baba coming out to say his lawyer looks like he's not competent. He don't know his job. He saw the lawyer speaking with Omomi's lawyer. Ah, hey, so what do you expect them to do when they are trying to, oh yeah, you sign this part, tell your client to sign this part? They should not be talking, they should be fighting. But then that is what you expect from manipulators like that. At the end of the day, you keep wondering who learn work from who. Then VDM learn work from Josini as a manipulator. I mean, Josini don't learn work from VDM before now. Because you will be surprised where that was coming from there. That because of that, oh, he needs to fire his lawyer just to get more time. He didn't even say it. He didn't even have the courtesy, the decency. He didn't have it to write to Miss lawyer that I've changed lawyer. I don't have lawyer anymore. It was when we were still pressuring them, sending letters to the lawyer of record. That's when that one, Odumosu, then now responded back to Miss lawyer that, I beg go. We know they represent this man again, no? We just they reply you as professional courtesy, which is good. They are not the ones at loggerhead, it's their clients. Lawyers are just doing their job. They wrote back then that we know they represent this man anymore. This man don't fire us. Ever since then, we know see Josie break lights. until more recently, maybe just last 3 weeks or last 2 weeks, that the new lawyer, after many months of delay, close to a year, that Sanshitu now made an application to the courts to vary the terms of agreements, to vary those terms in those agreements, because it has been entered as a judgment already, a consent judgment. They now brought an application that in that agreement, so we want you to allow us to go and do this DNA abroad. But because they understand, they know the system, the legal system, they know the limitations, they know the challenges there. They know that cases, once you have a case there, because there are a whole lot of other cases, and you have limited judges, you have limited resources, and things like that, and corruption in the system also. It can take forever to even get a hearing date, not to talk of a decision on whatever thing you've brought to the court or whatever application you've brought. So they send this application to the court, knowing that it will take a good amount of time. They can have something to talk about also, and they can have some reprieve for themselves too. That we want to go and do the DNA abroad, because at the end of the day, you keep wondering the logic in that, knowing that all DNAs anyway in Nigeria are being done abroad. No hospital in UK, US, South Africa, Canada, anywhere will fly down to Nigeria to come and take samples. You will still have to collect samples from using the Nigerian hospitals, the Nigerian labs. And they will send the sample down to the hospital to analyze and send result back. So you now be wondering, where is court should give us permission to go and do it abroad. Court has already given you the permission before now, when you said you were using two Nigerian hospital, because everybody knows that no Nigerian hospital has the equipment, the expertise to conduct or to analyze DNA results or DNA samples in Nigeria. They have to take it outside. It will be done in abroad anyway. But then, for delay tactics purpose, they sent it again. They send in the application. But then, because among me and the lawyers too, they feel like this is, they cannot stand this man's delay tactics anymore. They've also written an application to the court that, court, whether this man won't do his own DNA, whether I don't want to do his own DNA, we won't do our own. We won't make them public. We want to do our own, want to make it. And she would have even done that long ago if only she had Mobad's remains in custody, in her custody, or somewhere accessible to her. Not somewhere where she needs the order of the court for them to release the body so that they can take samples from it. That's the application she filed too. That, you know what, court, give me the order. The body currently is somewhere in the Yaba hospital there. We want order authorizing whoever is in charge of that body to allow the lab technicians or the doctors or whoever to take samples from Mobad. And we will do this DNA. The court will supervise it, whether Joseph Aloba wants to be in the mix or not. And we'll come back with the result to the public. And again, you know our system. We're still waiting for the court to sit on that. Hopefully that's going to come sooner than later. The date that was given was September 9. But we're still trying to get an earlier date if we can. That is the truth about this DNA, that this very stupid manipulator, this very daft manipulator has been manipulating online. Trying to make it look like, oh, now the wife no one do DNA. Now the wife no one do this one. Now the wife no one do that one. If he had done a little research to know that there's court judgment, a subsisting court judgment that that the wife has agreed to all the terms in it that she wants this DNA done. Would he have been obsessed about whatever private DNA has been done? Would the sense not have informed him that, oh, if this wife don't agree, say she won't do this DNA test and make am public, even this private DNA, we don't need to talk about that. That means say whether even that private DNA, whether the woman don't do am and that one don't give her the confidence, say even if you feel the woman don't cheat or the woman don't do something, that should have at least that should have lit a bulb in your head that, oh, I think they've done it somewhere. They have the confirmation for the woman to say anywhere. If na moon, if na Mars, I won't do am. I'm ready. Let's go and do it. But because he doesn't even care about research, he doesn't care about the truth, he doesn't care about the evidence, he doesn't care about the law. He's a lawless, stupid, and foolish fellow. That is why he would decide to peddle lies. That is why he would decide to twist narrative, try to log in into people's emotion, try to make their sympathy, and see if at the end of the day he can deliver on the job he has collected from his paymasters. But we have a duty to say no. That no, your lies are not going to spread. For all your lies, each and every of your lies, we will give you different facts, truth to counter it. They are then the open, but if people keep forgetting, we will keep reminding them. Come with your lies, we'll be here to stick the truth to your face. We'll be here to remind you when you try to come with, oh, Mobad na him be the aggressor, Mobad na him know wetin they talk. We're here to tell you that, no, look at these videos. Look at what was said. Look at the witnesses. Look at the people who know about it. We will be here to remind you that Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they are bullies. Naira Marley is also a thief in addition to being a bully. And VDM, you are nothing but a noisemaker, somebody who is far from being an activist, somebody who is from the gutter, who has remained in the gutter, and will forever remain in the gutter. You have no integrity, you have no voice. Yes, you have noise, but no voice. You're not fighting for justice for Mobad. You're fighting to make your paymasters look good to the public. And it is who you are at VDM. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Pythagoras. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Hey, boo, I didn't hear you ask of me when you came.
Do see me or report and me or request.
I didn't hear you talk to me.
Me or
Did you
request.
call up?
I was asking for you, the British, but then I thought you were fast asleep already or something.
I was actually asleep.
Uh-huh.
I was asleep, but somehow your voice woke me up. Muti sunlo. Pata, pata, pata. But from my sleep, I heard you. I heard you calling me. Here I come, baby. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Ogami.
Truth to
Thank
the
you, sir.
say.
I have a question. I've forgotten one. The one I remember. Let me ask. Can this in the road to the court? I mean the justice side. Can it be declined? Is it can the magistrate decline it?
For who?
For the one that they wrote that they want to go and do the DNA in their application.
No, the
They want to do.
magistrate, we have no reason to decline it because Omami is not
Okay.
objecting to it. Omami is ready,
Okay.
bring an application that they want to go and do it under the sea, in the moon, anywhere. Miss own is just yes, grant it to them. Miss, if they say this is what they need, that we fast track the DNA process, Miss ready to say yes to it. In fact, Me has given yes in advance to all their requests, as long as
Okay.
this request make sure the DNA is done.
Okay. All right. Then now I remember the other one. They actually need a court order for them to assess the corpse in the morgue. Any party, either Josie or Wumi, do they actually need a court order before they can assess it? Okay.
Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah, I said, do they actually need a court order to assess the corpse in the morgue? Both sides,
Yes.
either.
Yes, they need it to assess the initial one that was issued to Josie. He has refused to make use of it. That's why Omomi is requesting for it to be granted to her so that she
Okay.
can give it to her doctors or anybody who is going there to get the samples from Mobad.
Okay. Then where
Otherwise,
did they see?
yeah, go on.
Where did they Josie now that they said they have done DNA on Mobad with Josie? Did they? These people are liars, man. Ọ̀gá mi máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ti yé mi sìn. Irọ́ pa wọ́n
Yeah,
kù.
they could have actually they could have done. They are used to illegalities. They are used to illegalities. They are used to illegalities. I saw no.
Mr. Pythagoras, kalẹ̀ abẹ́ kásán mo ní kò ní.
Mommy should be
ẹ
the
jẹ́ bá mi
same.
power tap ẹ má jẹ́ kó máa sọ mí síta wọ́n ti sọ mí síta ń sìn ẹ bá wa power tap.
Èmi ló dẹ̀ kí n
Question.
máa push wọn gan. Ó yẹ power tap o. Yeah, should be.
My
Hit me.
my question kì í tì í bìtì bá. Ẹ ṣọ́ pé kì í tì í. Ẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kì í tì í lóòótọ́.
Hit
My
me.
question is, why was this order given to Josie alone? That Abi, was it meant for anybody that wants to go and go to Mobad's corpse? There is a place they have to go to and request for it, or was the order given to Josie alone? Like Josie is the only one that has the order, but and would have to, if you want to go, you have to contact Josie before you can go there.
No, going there to see the body is different from taking samples from the body. And the court again is not a Father Christmas that just gives out gifts to kids during the festive period. It is what you ask from the court that the court will either give to you or deny you. So Josie asked for another. Because Omomi was not contesting, the court granted him that order that, okay, go and get sample from so place, give this to them. Once they see this, they will allow you to take sample. For this purpose, when the court officer will also be available to supervise it. And because no one else has requested for such an order, the court would not have granted it to. And that is the order Mom is now requesting for too, that, okay, give me this order that I can present to these people to get the samples too. Since this man is not ready to do it, and we cannot get the samples illegally, we cannot just break down the door to where Mobad is kept and just take samples from him and go ahead and do the DNA. It will amount to illegality. It will not be valid. So, Boya Mori, question you answer.
Yeah. There answer. Àwọn wèrè kan bá tún sunkún lẹ́nu. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ní even if okay, I think it was because of all this DNA issue that sample was taken for Mama Mobad and Kineko.
So they are now like, even if Josie, you know, they got a sample from Josie or from Adura. Are they really sure that okay, now this is what they are saying, because Josie is Mobad's father, right, and Adura is Mobad's brother.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Okay, so I agree with you, Jareb.
You took that off me, Peter.
Are you now living inside each other now? Àbí èwo ni you took that
Ibi
from
tá a
me,
bá dé
Peter?
nìyẹn o.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà? Kí ló dé?
Ibi tá a bá dé
Junction
nìyẹn.
tá a wà nìyẹn o.
Junction
Yeah.
oríta tẹwà nìyẹn, ó ti da. Ìyẹn náà nice. Dàbí ti ṣẹwà.
I'm alright. Greatness. Ẹ ṣàmàjà máa dá yín mọ̀ ká má máa kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa
No,
lójú títì.
nígbà tí mo ti fi ti bí yẹn request yìí títọ́ ọ̀gbẹ́ mi, mo ṣe wá lo eléyìí pé
Ó sì ti sùn ní ohun mi máa ń jẹ́ kó sùn ni.
wọn ò sùn ṣèbọ́ pàtẹ́wọ́ kan ni mo request. Àmẹ́jọ mẹ́ta. So,
Host ti lọ ṣe nǹkan.
ó wà ń sùn. Kókó bẹ̀ ni pé mo ṣáàtì kùkù báyìí. So ń pé Adura is Mobad's brother. So even if they do the DNA, this is not their stupidity, right? Even if they do the DNA, the son might be even showing Aloba, but which Aloba? Which of the Alobas?
Lọ́nà
Now here you dey sleep now. Back then, kẹsùn síbẹ̀. Lọ́lẹ̀ ní àwọn èsì tẹ́ máa fún yàn ni, you know say I go return am. Back then, kẹsùn síbẹ̀. Kí ló ṣe tẹ́sùn síbẹ̀?
Tọ́bí mi, ẹ fi bébì mi lẹ̀ o.
Kí ló dé táwọn náà sọ pé na here I dey sleep? Ẹ̀sìn bẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹ̀sìn bẹ̀.
Ẹ fi bébì mi lẹ̀ o. But you speak for my baby n pé she no dey there, so leave my baby.
Ìbáwọn dẹ̀ tún wá dáhùn pé na here I dey sleep na mo dẹ̀ ní ó wà òkè tó bá gbẹ́ ní síbẹ̀. Kò ṣe nǹkan kan.
Prof, yes, sorry, Chubby me. Prof,
Why are
they
you not
gave
there in
him,
your life? Kí ló dé yẹn sí mi?
Prof, they gave him order then. They gave him the authorization to get his own private autopsy done. But then they also gave him another to collect sample for DNA purpose also. That was the basis of the application he made to the court, the lawsuit, whatever you want to call it. He took to the court against Omomi, to the magistrate court at Ikorodu on DNA. When the consent judgment was entered, the ingredient in it was that the court was to issue an order to allow him, in quote, meaning his doctors or whoever was authorized to get samples from the body. So it's more like true orders. So shall get, Prof.
To get sample from the body and to be able to do our own DNA.
No, as in ti Josimo sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Ọmọ mi has now made an application. Okay o, ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi gbé ọ̀dà náà. Mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe kíní ọjọ́ pé bàbá yóò ready kò lè ṣe kíní forever tá a bá fi kíní dà. Ẹ mọ̀, it's just that when you are free, when you have nothing to hide, nípò kí bàbá àti sọ pé òun fẹ́ ọ̀dà òun fẹ́ lọ ṣe kí ó yá kò sí wàhálà sá ẹ fún ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe. Otherwise, tọ́bọ̀ mi bá ti mọ̀ pé these people are this kind of cunning people, they cannot be trusted, you can't hold them to their word. They always look for a way to wiggle out of anything. Ọmọ mi would have also asked for the order then pé okay, give us order too. Bó a lè dúró de tuntun ká nípa ti mọ̀ pé okay o, they will spend a whole 1 year after getting the court order trying to do this DNA. We would have gotten the order then too. Long ago pé while they're waiting for their own 1 year, ọmọ mi àti ṣe DNA àti gbé sí public, it would have been valid because the court would have been involved in it. So any other thing tó bá dẹ̀ gbé jáde, wàhálà àwọn nìyẹn. To some point, yes, we cannot stop them from talking. We only watch out for whatever they say that is defamatory, that amounts to the contempt of court, or that amounts to some criminal intimidation and defamation.
So now, Josie lè tún ṣe báyìí pé okay, tọ́mọ́ mi bá ti lọ ṣe tiẹ̀, tí result bá jáde, gómìnà yẹn ṣe wá sọ pé òun ò agree òun fẹ́ lọ ṣe tòun o.
No, kò ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ disagree mọ́lé lórí. If tí ọmọ mi bá ti ṣe, which will be supervised by the court. Tó bá tí result bá dẹ̀ ti jáde, whatever DNA tó ń fẹ́ ṣe, ó máa become moot at that point. MOOT, moot at that point pé ó ti di nǹkan gbàgbé kò wà relevant mọ́ at that point because there is one that the court was involved in and they've authenticated the result and it is fine by the court. So whatever, if he wants to do anything that he wants to publish that would look contrary or that might be contrary to what the court has accepted, he needs to go to the court to show the court the reason why the court should allow him to go and conduct or to dispute what the court has validated. Just the same way when the autopsy result came out and he was not pleased with it, he had to approach the court pé àwa náà fẹ́ ṣe autopsy títí wa. Ọkọ̀ lọ bọ́ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ lọ ṣe autopsy títí ẹ̀ kó wá gbé result online pé ṣe rí o irọ́ ni court pa o. Wọn ò bá ti sọ sí jail, kò bá ti wà, kò bá ti máa lo, àbá ti máa ka mọ́ǹtì fún bẹ́ǹsìn. So you have to approach the court back nípa eléyìí tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí tẹ́ fọwọ́ sí yìí o, kò yé mi o, mo wà pleased with it o, and these are my reasons o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ ṣe ìmí àbẹ́jẹ́ ń lọ ṣe tèmi náà ká wá yẹ̀wò síra wọn. So whatever order tó bá ní lọ́wọ́ tó bá fi sápò ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀, ó máa fi sí, ó máa fi, ó máa fi sí, ó máa fi sápò ẹ̀ forever ni. Because once the DNA has been done, tí court ti wà in the mix, in the process, tọ́dẹ̀ ti validate ti authenticate ẹ̀ tó ti wà public, he cannot go out and do anything. It will be contempt of the court, it will be defamatory, and he will have to face all this. Okay, àlọ́ akẹ́tẹ́ everybody dúdú lọ báyìí. Àbẹ́mi ni mo kàn rí dúdú ni. Ẹ táàpù ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Tap, tap, tap. Da British yìí, ó look black. Dókè Olúwa look black.
Ọ̀ tí ọmọ
àwọn méjèèjì àwọn bí wọ́n receive call àwọn méjèèjì ò sí níbẹ̀.
Ah,
so tí kóòtù bá gbà kí ọmọ mi lọ ṣe, so tọ́mọ mi bá ti ṣe, kò sí nǹkan kan tí ṣe. Okay, now tọ́mọ mi bá lọ ṣe and Josina approach the court that òun ò agree pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, ṣe can he do that okay me agree pẹ̀lú this result, I want to do mine too. But he cannot
just
do that.
no, you can always approach the court any day, anytime. It's whether the court will grant you your wishes or not. That's the question to be debated. So at any day, you can wake up any day. Tinuba ro àbí tí o bá like boy jí lórí bed. Only approach the court and say, no, I don't like the way this guy is talking. Can you help me gag him? I don't want my neighbors to sing in their morning devotion anymore. Court, please give me another to gag them not to sing in their morning devotion. So court ló máa wò pé kí ló mean? Let them do their morning devotion. Ìwọ ni kò tilẹ̀kùn lé ẹ̀ dáadáa kí ariwo má dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. So you can tell the court, oh, I don't like the result of this thing I'm seeing online. That I don't have this thing. I don't like this thing I'm seeing online. Can you please give me the order to go and do my own? So tó bá dé argue case yẹn dáadáa, I don't want to preempt him or preempt the courts. Pé bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ grant àbí wọ́n fẹ́ grant yẹ. But your guess is as good as mine. But he can make a run for it. Bí dà British ṣe sọ, ṣó ti sáàkì lọ́ọ̀yà eventually ni. So tó bá ti sáàkì lọ́ọ̀yà gba lọ́ọ̀yà míì, àbáwọn the sniper lọ represent ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí papa shit.
Papa shit báwo? Ọ̀hún bí kú. Ọ̀hún bí papa shit. Ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀.
Ó ṣáà ní ìtọ́ sanwó tó fi rán ní law school lọ́dọ̀ wọn.
Ṣé o tí àwọn papa shit rán lọ sùn?
No, àwọn Josie team kí lorúkọ ọmọ àlè yẹn gbà náà?
Ṣèbí Eris yìí
Ọlájídé
rán
Ọlájídé àbí kí nìyẹn
ṣèbí
porúkọ ara ẹ̀ ń gbà?
Eris yìí rán 8 patients ẹ̀ lọ sí school. Àbígbà tí ó sì justice mo ti stop ni.
Ok, ṣé ètò fẹ́ lọ kọ́ ṣé lẹ́ka terminology àbí kí lọ́nà fẹ́ lọ kà náà?
No, kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? 8 patients yìí.
Oh, olórí ebolo yẹn.
Olórí epo lórí
Ah,
àrùn.
kí ló tiẹ̀ ń jẹ́ náà again? Ah, àwọn orúkọ kan wà tí mo ti gbàgbé nu justice yìí bọ́ tí iye gbàgbé wọn láyé
Samidojo.
lèmi náà ti gbàgbé wọn. Yes, Sami Jojo. Orúkọ ẹ ti jó dànù, so àwọn kan wà they've
Sam Jojo, yeah, Sam
become
Jojo.
a forgotten issue.
Yeah. Ẹ̀gbọ́n yìí ràn lọ sí school àbígbà tó ti rí pé wọ́n. Àbájú ti sọ nǹkan kan yé. Bóyá ó ní òun wà disappointed ni o. Bóyá ó wà disappointed ni o. Olùsídẹ̀ ṣe bí ẹni pé òun wà very important lórí social media tó yẹ pé òun ti ṣe àwọn nǹkan lóríṣiríṣi tóun ti win. Ẹ mọ̀, it's like a lawyer talking that, oh my goodness, this is the first case ever.
Táàdì
Tí mi
yẹn
ò win.
ṣé papa shit ló ń sọ yẹn?
Òun ló ó ní mo ti gbàgbé nǹkan tó lọ. Ṣé ní pé ó dùn òun pé
Bàbá
this
yẹn
is
ni
pé can you imagine
bàbá
òun ṣe
yẹn ni
nǹkan for almost 2 years.
ó ní bloated
Òun ò rí
ego.
headway. Ọ̀gọ́dọ̀ mo bá wò mo bá tútù mo tún tọ́jú mi là mo tútù pé ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ná?
Ó ti ṣe nǹkan náà ṣe bó ti káwọn ọmọ ní 1 2 3 tó dẹ̀ ti rí wọn kọ́.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti wá graduate kindergarten. I was just like, mo kàn kúrò mẹ́gbà táwọn wèrè ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀. Every little thing ọmọ will meet update is that ó sọ̀rọ̀ fọmọ ẹ̀ ní ó ń prophesy nǹkan kan. And ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ̀yin British tẹ colonize Nigeria mi mọ̀ bóyá kí n fún yín lépè mi bóyá àdúrà dẹ̀ ni kí n gbà fún yín. Èèyàn kan dẹ̀ tún sọ fún wọn pé it's just like a post ẹ mọ̀, just reposting something and saying this one. Wọ́n ní tó bá yá ń san ní ọ̀kan ló ṣépè fọmọ ẹ̀ àwọn akúrí bàbá sì ti yẹn tẹ̀lé pamí lẹ́rìn jù. This is the first kini ever òun ò rí headway. Torí kan tó kọ́ bó ní àbúrò èrè lóde yìí ní àbúrò òṣùnú ni tó máa pẹ́ láti láìsí ara ẹ̀ ìwọ́n náà máa ṣe bíi tòótọ́ òun máa ń ṣí tẹ̀sí gbogbo àwọn akúrí tó bá máa ń jókòó tiẹ̀.
Papariano àti papari kò tiẹ̀ kò sínú nǹkan tó ń sọ. Òun náà kàn máa ń fẹ́ feel among ni. Ó máa ń fẹ́
Ọlọ́run
feeling pé kọ́mọ
àmọ̀pá lè bí ẹkún.
ẹ̀ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tí bá ń kọjá máa gbọ́ pé ṣọ́nìbọ̀dì lè tako òun ni búkì gbèsè ṣe bóun padà láti mú ní ìyẹn gan ní ìwọ̀n wèrè nìyẹn náà ìyẹn mọ̀ pé wọ́n tún kéré sóhun ni ìwọ̀n ẹ̀ kò ráyè títí ẹni.
The British I no understand o. I no get. I was just like, you know what? Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò
The
tiẹ̀.
British, you said you read VDM on his plan to whitewash. Yeah, but mo sọ wípé you know when people just sit in the corner of their room, a whole lot of different stupid ideas come to their head. I don't know. More. This guy must. You don't know how big this guy's ego is. Tó fi máa concoct gbogbo irọ́ yẹn tó fi máa fi ń pókè o. Even if for whatever reason, let's say for whatever reason, Iyabo Ojo ever needs some kind of PR, ever needs some kind of whitewashing, that the best person or the closest person Iyabo Ojo will ever go to or come to will be VDM. In what world would that happen?
Mr. Balagola dà kó dream kìíní yẹn.
I don't know. In what world could that happen that, okay, Iyabo Ojo, nǹkan kan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí méje o, tó nídìí láti push ẹ̀ up o, tó ní láti ṣe some makeover for it o. VDM will now be who? What level do you have even on this so-called social media? How will it help London image one so that it work? None that I can even see. This one you're doing with Sam Larry and Naramali, you're failing woefully. So which one? Which one have you done that you now look like an authority in image, whitewashing, in rebranding? That you don't have PR experts, that you don't have even social media gurus that Yabojo can leverage our relationship on. And we go to them and say, okay, Otishele, o, Kila Emashio, that you should now be VDM. Where VDM will
Labalábá
come. Oh.
labalábá ẹ̀ péré ẹ̀ lẹ́yẹ ni. Everything.
Hey,
No, but you see, the things that come out of that guy's mouth
Destiny,
is
Destiny,
evident.
sorry. Again, but Destiny, sorry. Destiny, I know something is in you people's brain, I need to tell,
Nalele.
but I understand. Everybody knows VDM for the fool he is. And nobody even knows somebody like you supporting a fool, somebody who doesn't even have 5 minutes to research before coming online to spew rubbish. So somebody like you, West Abikilo Pera, Destiny, that your destiny has been kept in the cupboard of VDM or in the Telegram group of VDM where he shares his nude for the highest bidder. So if you're now saying somebody knows VDM, know him for what? That should be the next question. But I don't think you can think that far to ask yourself the next question. Okay, maybe they know VDM, but what do they know him for?
Pythagoras, you see, unintelligent people cannot even bring.
Àti wọlé o, àwọn wèrè ti wọlé síbí.
I
Ó ti
say
ká wọn lára.
unintelligent
wọ́n ti wà
people.
gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ látẹ̀kan yẹn ń bí wọn nú wọn kò mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ táìpù ni tó bá ti wà ń bẹ̀ tó bá ti ń gbọ́ ti pé ara máa kan wọn pé kí ni bọ̀bọ́ yìí sọ.
Ó ti nà wọ́n lẹ́gba.
ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ́ pé kò rọrùn náà tí ọba máa wò náà kò rọrùn ọmọ kò easy ẹ kàn máa wò pé bóyá
They're
easy ni
just
kí ẹ wá gbọ́.
everywhere. Just everywhere. Àwọn èkúté. Rat
Ẹ̀yin.
invasion.
Mr. Pythagoras,
Yeah.
when the going was tough, when it was hard, ibi táwọn eléyìí tó stupid dey that you guys are coward dey. Àwọn máa ń gbé àkáǹtì wa kiri náà kí n lọ sí ọ̀dà ẹni kí n lọ lo àkáǹtì mi. Àkáǹtì tó yẹ pé tó bá rí ẹ̀ ń bomi they will know that this is Wumi's team o. This person is Wumi fighting for Wumi o. But táwọn bá máa wá bí báyìí, wọ́n á lọ gbé 0 following 2 followers. 1 following 3 followers. Come out with your foot. If you are so proud of VDM, that you know what he's doing is right, that you know, yes, so you support him with your foot, come with your real account and come and talk. But Emma Logbe is 0 for that means you are ashamed of him.
Ṣebí
Ẹ̀fí.
because Instagram nìyẹn. As in, mo dẹ̀ lọ débẹ̀ gbogbo bí tí mo ti respond sí, ó ti delete gbogbo comment ẹ̀ pátá. Ó wà
Àwa make èèyàn look bad pé ta ni bá wí.
táwọn bá wọ pé ta ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. In fact, mo gbàgbé ní ti. Yeah. No, lórí Instagram ni. Lára àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yà eku yẹn ni. So bí yẹn ṣe wọ́n post a video on that DNA. So I made a response and she came under my response to say something. And I'm like, okay, ọpọlọ tó gbé wá yìí half-baked ni. What I wrote there was simple. You don't need anybody láti ṣe máa break it down for. By the time she responded again, she said, ta ló èmi lòun ní half-baked knowledge. Ó tún gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ gbági. I mean, what I typed that was really clear. Ó bá tún interpret ẹ̀ pé mi support VDM. ìpè nǹkan tó ṣe right ni. That's what I have typed meant.
Ó yẹ kẹ́yìn náà ti mọ̀ pé àwọn mental patients wọn nìyẹn.
Bí mo ṣe sọ fún pé you have further confirmed that you are not only half-baked, your IQ go mama was, because that's the second time or third time she's coming under my comment on Instagram on different posts. So I had to tell her that Mama was see under comments, member, because you don't have the IQ to relate with someone like me. You can't even comprehend. Gbà mo dẹ̀ máa padà lọ, ó ti delete gbogbo.
Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ó sá dànù pé òun ṣe léwọ̀n òun.
Ènìyàn lánìyàn. Ènìyàn lánìyàn.
Comment àwọn response mi sí
Ọmọ
ó
ọlọ́mọ.
wá dá lonely. Àwọn comment mi wá dá lonely síbẹ̀. Ọlọ́run àwọn èkúté torí ẹgbẹ́ mo type lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo ní ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ mi sókè mi lè lọ́ máa type comment section kí tún délé kí n máa type kò easy. Nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ gbà mí àwọn tó máa wà ní comment section tó ń type yẹn iṣẹ́ náà ń ṣe o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ gbénú mi ọ̀rọ̀ yà kọ́ máa gbénú mi nílé sọ
Báwo ni
délẹ̀.
wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn? Mo ní báwo lọ ṣe for almost 2 years. Tí wọ́n pé báwo lọ ṣe.
Wọ́n ti wá o.
Kọ́ bomi sí wọn lẹ́nu
Network yín ti lọ. Fearless network yín
Kí
ti
ni
lọ.
wọ́n ní ká ìta?
In fact, as we are talking, kí n lọ delete our response tí mo fún olódo yẹn. Very, very anyhow human being. Mo ti rí àwọn tó lọ́pọlọ tó ń rò pé àwọn support VDM tẹ́lẹ̀. A lot of them wọ́n ti filẹ̀ nínú ilé. That's why you will be seeing comments saying that no, on this one you have gone to, they are not supporting you, kìnìkan. Because it's not making sense. But àwọn tó lọ́pọlọ yẹn irú àwọn West Destiny àbíbò ìyẹn tó jẹ́ pé wind from the west ó ti gba Destiny ẹ̀ lọ kò ní Destiny mọ́ irú wọn because how are you having a conversation with someone and they are not coming with a sensible argument yẹn ló máa ń bí mi nú lọ́rọ̀ wọn. You go type long statements, comments for comment section, then you will see our eku ọmọdé that one where you type and I will show you be. I mean,
Èèyàn á pọ̀ wíìkì ní pé ṣẹ́gun fẹ́ bá jù lélẹ̀ báyìí torí Ọlọ́run.
I see, it could be like one idiot like that. Another single mother spotted. Ó tún padà wá o. Look inside mirror. Ní rọ́kọ láyé ẹ̀.
Kí là ń sọ kí lẹ̀ ń sọ sáà?
Pythagoras, I am just tired. Like, I'm fucking tired. Who are these people? Ó tún padà wá o. Ó ní, I'm telling you, this one, you will not see husband in your life. Mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ dá lóhùn pé ó dàbí pé ìyá ọkọ jẹ ìyá ẹ̀ torí kò yé mi.
Gbogbo mi lè fẹ́ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì sí ni ẹ wá kọ sí bí yìí.
Mo wá tẹ̀ wá dá lóhùn money because I don't like to go all that dirty with them, like it's demeaning. Why so for money? Well, whatever you are saying, it doesn't match with the conversation here. You don't have the capacity.
Just move on.
Just move on.
Keep walking.
In your comment, I was quoting the section with it was that Dolphin release our WhatsApp chat. So
okay.
It was kind of an informative comment. No matter what you guys think, what he's doing is criminal. I'm quoting the sections that àwọn eléyìí orí kọ̀ọ̀kan kàgbà tó bá tó padà wá ó ní kíní kan òbò rírùn àbí kíní kan.
Wọ́n ti hand over
Ó ti
brain
rí
ẹ̀
rí ṣó ti
fún
gbóòórùn ẹ̀. Ṣó ti súnmọ́ yín rí ó ti gbóòórùn ẹ̀ rí ni. Ló ti mọ̀
No, you
kóòrùn.
see,
Àbí
irú
báwo?
irú àwọn yẹn dey project. Gba tí mo máa lọ wò ó, kò tiẹ̀
Ọlọ́run.
gba tí máa lọ wo profile ẹ̀ kò tiẹ̀ lè lo
Àní.
picture ẹ̀. Money coming from someone who cannot even chest the identity he's portraying online. Àwọn sún síwájú jàre.
And even on Instagram, these people, ẹ kàn rí ni, ẹ kàn lọ wo ni, nothing, wọ́n post anything,
Princess,
0 followers,
Princess,
3
it's
followers.
almost tell her say you get 2 already. I mean, it's sickening. Ìkan wá comment sórí comment section mi fearless. Ìgbà tí mo máa lọ wo picture ẹ̀, dust tó wà ní background mosquito net tó ti ya picture lásán. Dust tó mo kàn wò pé well dusty brain.
I think they have the WhatsApp group they activate them from. Oh yeah,
Ọ̀nà.
ẹ̀yẹ lọ síbi báyìí báyìí, ẹ̀yẹ lọ síbi báyìí báyìí, ẹ lọ sọ nǹkan báyìí báyìí, ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan
It
báyìí báyìí.
has to be, really. And they sound so unintelligent. The next thing
Yeah,
they will tell you is, hey, one single mother spotted. One
I think they distribute the comment to them. Oh yeah, you go and post this here, you go and post this here. Because otherwise, if they can spend 1 minute in even reading the conversation, I believe they won't comment that way.
exactly, they will say that their comment is not matching with what they are dropping. I mean,
I feel it's just like káwọn mẹ̀dóyà àwọn kí ló máa ń pa àwọn tó máa àwọn mẹ̀chai tó máa ń ta tíì ní ilé Haúsá yìí. It's just like somebody just coming to them, bóyá we need you to send a comment now. Àti ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni ọmọ kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
you might be right, because it reminded me of when they used to just go and type DNA is a most. DNA is a most.
Àgbègbè tó bèèrè lọ́wọ́ yẹn pé what is DNA?
Mo tún ní pé ìkan mo correct ẹ lọ́dún yẹn lọ, mo ní it's not most, it's must. Wèrè ní thank you. Ó tún ṣe thank you.
Ó máa wọ̀ pé àwọn tí mẹ́mbà wa lélẹ́yìí.
Pé tó bá tiẹ̀ máa bú mi, wá
Ẹ ti
tiẹ̀
gbà tán. A ní àwọn tí mẹ́mbà wọn náà.
tó bá tiẹ̀ máa bú mi, wá tiẹ̀ fòyìnbó tó dáa bú mi. Èwo ló ipò òṣì? You can't be typing rubbish English kó dẹ̀ ló fẹ́ insult me. Like, it's not making sense. Kò jọra wọn rárá. God, internet.
Ìyá ẹ̀ tí ìrìbí tó bá ti jókòó lórí panel wọn, tó máa sọ pé ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn, wọn ò lọ́kọ. Ilé adúró lọ́wọ́ àwọn ò ní ìwé. Àwọn wèrè níjọ́ kan, àwọn kan ṣèbù wa bóyá 3 days after bí Pink ṣe dé pẹ̀lú Canadian passport tí wọ́n nìyẹn lọ́ bá fi wọ́n pàwọ́ sí wa passport ní ẹ̀ ṣe lẹ́tí wá ẹ ṣe káwọn pípọ̀ ìfẹ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ níwèé inú wa ni àwọn olóògùn kú wọn nílé adúró ní gbogbo wa àwọn olóòṣì bóyá bá fi délé adúró.
Bí kan náà ṣe sọ fẹ́mi nìyẹn pé any small relocation like this, you people will be typing. Mo wò pé èmi small relocation idiot. O rò pé bóyá èmi jọ ẹ̀yin tẹ̀.
Mo ṣe wà lánàá.
Apology to àwọn tó jẹ́ pé COS náà fi wọlé, kan má bínú. Mo ní rò pé bóyá.
Àwọn amúnibúni ni wọ́n.
I'm telling you, the other day ìgbà tí kan sọ tó ti wí gbogbo jákujàku ẹ̀ tán, mo ní àpẹẹlẹ o, healthcare visa carry me enter UK yẹn mi ìbá yẹn rojọ́ abroad o. Òun ló sọ fún mi pé if I don't know òun ò sí Nigeria suffering like me.
Oya, open rank straight.
Only, if you don't know, I'm not in Nigeria suffering like you. Many, oh, sorry. Which of the healthcare visa did you get in on? Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
Fearless.
Ẹ̀kọ́ máa
Ẹjọ́ ta ló bá wa gbúrò Akígbe Márùn-ún? Ó tójọ́ mẹ́ta.
Àná níbi kan tí mo lọ nígbà kan.
Akígbe Márùn-ún.
Gbogbo wíìkì.
Yóò ti atọ́ náà nìyẹn.
Gbogbo wíìkì tí wọ́n ní lòsì gbàwé, wọ́n gbé Sódómù àti Gòmórà yẹn ibì kan ló máa ti lọ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Kò ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mọ́. Olóbùkú. Bóyá tó sílẹ̀ ti sọ fún.
Audacity Paparico níjọ́ yẹn náà mo kọ̀ bóyá mo kúrò níbí mo kọ̀ gbọ́ lórí platform ẹ̀ tán ní kan lọ sú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó pé ó ṣe máa pe bàbá Mohbad ní bastard wòye ṣáwọn eléyìí gbádùn ṣá.
I don't know.
Ṣé làwọn pípù ní Ọlọ́run? So kí Jòsí lọ sí court kó lọ síbẹ̀ pé I want to sue this person for calling me a bastard.
Ó wá
àbí ọkùnrin máa pọ́pọ̀ Jòsí gan bastard. Ṣé Jòsí ò kì í ṣe bastard ní sọ́mọ ọkọ ni? Ta ni bàbá rẹ̀? Jòsí will be your father. Wọ́n gan fẹ́ rí picture dáadé tó bá ti kú. Abẹ́rẹ́ kò lọ ṣe ìwọ náà lọ mú bọ́ọ̀nù. Ṣèbí bọ́ọ̀nù Mohbad lẹ́fẹ́ fi ṣe. Ìwọ náà lọ mú bọ́ọ̀nù bí tó bá lọ sí bàbá ẹ̀ sí kó wá ṣe DNA ká mọ̀ pé
ẹ gbọ́ latest orin o ẹ jẹ́ n play ẹ̀.
ẹ má bínú náà bọ́ ṣe bí gbogbo wọn sọ pé bastard omi nípa ọmọ àlè ni. Ṣé abẹ́rẹ́ ti gbàgbé nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn pàtó wọn ní bastard omi nípa ọmọ àlè ni omi ní pé bàbá tó bí ẹnìyẹn ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Kí ló yẹ ṣe wá ní pé kọ́ máa lọ kò ní da fún ẹni àtiwọ́ tó sọ àti Jòsí tó advice ẹ̀
It was funny that day because even amongst themselves wọ́n jọ ń gbà mọ́ra wọn lẹ́nu.
Ṣé bá ní bastard ò kì í ṣe èébú wọ́n ní kò ń ṣe èébú náà ṣèbọ̀ sọ́ngbà yẹn nígbà tó bá ní ìgbà tó lórí burúkú African TV ó ní párí bí párí ẹ̀ṣin wọ́n ní pé kò ń ṣe èébú wípé is the son that the father is not around or the father is kìíní kan èbí kankan náà ní nísìn wọ́n á ní kí Jòsí lò kò ní dá fún.
Ó yẹ ẹ gbọ́ latest orin wa o.
Ó yẹ play ẹ̀ fún wa ká gbọ́ járe.
The place. Should I my own cream that they talk where my mama go the guys? MRT for Oko. I just want me to go arrest their first one and their last one. Ginger. Check out them and buy the very dark goods. Cream that I know you know be your mates. I don't open my eyes and you know smoke people they talk to my own cream that anyhow. If I help you for your mouth again, give me a legend that can never yonder. Oshamo. Ẹ jẹ́ kó dọ̀bálẹ̀ tẹ́ bá mu ẹ wọ́n mi sí lára make una just call my number ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ mo máa tẹ̀lé sílẹ̀ within 2 seconds kòbókò 38 akọ 24 ìgbàtí 42 for left side for right side ẹ ṣáà ti mọ̀ ìgbàtí 42 plus 42 yẹ kẹ́ ti mọ̀ ọkọ tó jẹ́ nìyẹn last time if I hear several very smart goals wey dey talk to my own people that anyhow without due respect I don't know wetin I go do I no go talk o because if I talk the ọmọ ológo wan run comot for who I go take cash am ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ àtọ̀ fọwọ́ ngọ́ ló máa ń pẹ̀lú bàtà mọ́ṣáláṣí lọ èké láti bí for who wọ́n máa gbé ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa jẹ́ kó má máa fọ́pá ẹ máa yẹ kó gbogbo tó ti jẹ náà fà má lọ tún fà má yẹ ká fàjà ọ ṣáà mọ̀ and I dey like that.
Ìfà mo fẹ́ kàn máa gbọ́ lọ ó dùn tó.
Like that.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ká fàjà ọ ṣáà mọ̀ eléyìí gan orin ẹ dùn ju orin Naira Marley lọ.
Ẹjọ́ o, ọ̀rẹ́ Mr. Paita kan mo gbé wá o. Mr. Paita, wọ́n béèrè yín bí o. You have a friend who wants to talk to you.
Friend kan.
Yeah, ọ̀rẹ́ yín kan rán mi sí yín, ó ní kí n play ẹ̀ fún yín lórí platform.
Ó yá ẹ play ẹ jẹ́ ń gbọ́.
Ẹ tí ẹ bẹ̀rù kó bá yẹ pé kinní ni, ṣe fẹ́ kí gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́ kò sí wàhálà. White Rush méjì wa.
So to help justice for Mobad, enough talking, analysis, castigating and fighting. Give me 2,000 years on this comment section, just 2,000 years, and we're ready to take action on Sam Larry, Naira Marley, the bullying affair. This is our contribution to justice for Mobad. 2,000 years, and you see how we move fast and how we get this into court to get Mobad justice. One justice at a time. You may be looking for Wiki Mobad, just like we are. We have evidence that he was bullied. We have the videos, we have his comments. That's enough to go to court. And those trying to change the narratives, I'm sorry for you. If you don't want to talk about bullying, that's your problem, not mine. 2000.
I don't have to say this.
I don't know. 2,000 kilometers from 2,000 likes, Abi 2,000 naira.
Yes, Onikoko, yes, 2,000 yes. The comment section. Oh, don't bat to get 2,000 yes. Oh, my take it,
Yes, comment. It was the one.
Opportunist.
Orido.
Opportunist ṣàlélẹ̀ ṣá.
Larry Ekun.
Ní àkẹ́mi ìtúrẹ́ lè rí láyé mi. Nínú gbogbo eléyìí, Mr. Larry ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ́dí fún bully báyìí. Ó ti dà.
Bully tó yẹ kẹ́ jókòó tí láti ilẹ̀ tẹ́wùwà àgbàyà, tẹ́wùwà olè, tẹ́wùwà ọ̀dàlẹ̀, tẹ́wùwà ìkà. Tẹ́ sọ pé ṣé o, ẹ fẹ́ fi òkú yìí pawó ni. Ẹ fẹ́ ṣe studio record, ẹ fẹ́ print aṣọ, ẹ fẹ́ print oríṣiríṣi. Kí bàbá wa sign, ẹ̀yin máa bá gbowó jáde, òun á gba 30%. Ẹ̀yin àti company yẹn á manage 70% tó kù láti máa fight fún justice lọ. Without considering every other member of the family. Ó sì kí lẹ tún ṣì tẹkùn sí kámẹ́rà ṣeré lọ́sàn-án yìí.
Tẹ́mi dákun o. Gbọ́ o.
2,000 yes, and you see how we move fast. So to help justice for Mobad, enough talking, analysis, castigating and fighting. Give me 2,000 yes on this comment section, just 2,000 yes, and we're ready to take action on Sam Larry, Naira Marley, the bullying affair. This is our contribution to justice for Mobad. 2,000 yes, and you see how we move fast and how we get this into court to get Mobad justice. One justice at a time. You may be looking for Wiki Mobad, just like we are. We have evidence that he was bullied. We have the videos, we have his comments. That's enough to go to court. And those trying to change the narratives, I'm sorry for you. If you don't want to talk about bullying, that's your problem, not mine. 2,000. So to help justice for Mobad.
I don't even have a problem with him. If he says he wants to...
60 seconds. African.
Mr. Paitesh ní sùúrù, nǹkan tó gbé wá pọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa kó pọ̀ mi fẹ́ kẹ́.
Ó dé part 3.
Ó dé part 3. So ọjà bẹ̀ láti part 1.
Part 3 làwa gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ àgbọ̀ ìtókù.
VDM came out blazing, and we all anticipated a lot of stuff. And we got some good stuff, yeah. I'll be bringing you the bad side. This is a good part. VDM was able to show us or give us more exposure, brought more people interested into J4M, making people realize that justice is still one thing for Mobad. VDM also was able to make us realize that people were behind the scenes all this time, scheming, plotting, and pushing narratives at you and I. And VDM also made us realize that bloggers, fighters will do anything to achieve their goal and deliberately deceive. Only in 60 seconds, CEO African Television, VDM Factor. VDM came out blazing, and we all anticipated a lot of part 3. JFLM family. This is Larry Amodia, CEO, African Television, and founder, Larry Amodia Foundation for Justice Reform, yet to be formed in Nigeria. Here is my take on the VDM factor. I'm bringing you 3 series of 1 minute each on the VDM factor. Part 1, the VDM factor, the good side. Part 2, VDM factor, the very bad side. And part 3, solution and the way forward on J4M. So today,
èmi ò wá rí part 2 o.
solution. Part 3, the very bad side of the VDM factor. Power intoxicates. Yes, VDM has proven that when you have so much power or so much wealth, you can do things outside the guidelines of the law. Cracking people's personal chat is a potential criminal offense. Paying millions to acquire private chat is a potential offense. VDM needs a good management team to advise him not to commit crimes while trying to help people. And finally, manipulation. People are not dummies. People cannot be easily manipulated. The attempt by VDM to desperately expunge Sam Larry and Naira Marley from bullying is unacceptable. Thank you. Solution to the VDM factor and J4M entire family. Number 1, stop sensationalization of justice for Mobad. From sensation, you bring lies and you buy people's lives. Number 2, petition every person, 15 people in that household. Number 3, get to the Inspector General of Police, make a legal appeal for a proper investigation to be conducted into the J4M issue. And above all things, if no other justice is given, let's get together and get Sam Larry, Naira Marley in court to answer for their bullying part in justice for Mobad. That's the way forward. Solution to the VDM
best friend yín wà ń bí wọn máa bá yín dá sí nǹkan tẹ́ dálẹ̀ ní sábàtà ọ̀rẹ́ yín tó ní sọ nìyẹn.
Sami, mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ pè ní Sami Larry sí mo ti rà ń pé Sam oníkókò ní tòun. Kí lẹ fi yàtọ̀ náà?
Sami
Búlì jọ
Koko.
ni gbogbo yín. Sami Kókò, búlì jọ ni gbogbo yín. Oníkálukú kàn lo different medium àti different style of the bullying ni. Because you are not different from them really. Although, see, and the truth is that when we've seen this kind of some kind of action from people in the past, there's no way we can trust them going forward. There's no way. Because when people tell you who they are, believe them. Don't be the one trying to say, oh, you are not like that. You're a good person. Only there's this way our religious people ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. Orí ń fọ́ mi irọ́, wàá sọ pé orí ń fọ́ tá ẹ̀. Kíní kan ṣe mí, irọ́ ọ̀tá ẹ̀ nìkan ṣe. It's not you. No. In terms of human behavior, attitude, and things like that, when people show you or they tell you who they are, just believe them. Don't be the one telling them, no, I don't think you are bad. I think you have the capacity of doing good. I think you can really be a great person in the society. No. They've just shown you who they are. Believe it. Deal with that person the way they are. Be comfortable with it. Sam Larry came on board. He showed us who he is. That is just an opportunist. Is somebody who will hide under anything just to make money, just to make a daily living. He doesn't care to exploit the grief of people. He doesn't care. He's not concerned about how it looks. As long as at the end of the day, he gets a killing out of it. That is Sam Larry. That is Omodia, Abi Larry Omodia.
Sam Omodia báwo? Larry Omodia. Lọ́wọ́ ní Sam Omodia sí.
Ó ti ẹgbẹ́ tó kọ́kọ́ pè Sam Larry.
Oh,
You
that
know,
is like,
nǹkan tẹ́mi gbọ́ nínú ohun yẹn o, Paita. I heard, oh, you need a good PR. We can do that for you. The only thing tí kò sọ síta. But
yeah.
nǹkan tó wà lábẹ́ nìyẹn.
Kí wá gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn pé ṣe ìwà fún wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ yìí.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's an opportunist. I've not seen him do anything without trying to profit from it. And that's why when I hear him, I always try to look for the areas where he's seeking opportunity, because
you cannot just bother to look for those areas.
Yeah, he's parasitic. He's just like that. Oh, parasitic titi ododo josi olonje koko.
Imagine
Parasites.
that.
So
You
when
tell-
I heard you need a good PR, then yeah, let's come together and fight the bullying. I mean,
Imagine sọ pé ó fẹ́ scam VDM.
I'm telling you, that's
Nǹkan tó ń ṣe
what I heard.
Ṣẹ̀rá àwọn tó ń bá wípé if you don't want to fight the bullies, àbí gbáwo lè ṣe lókèrè ẹ̀, àwọn Papa Shita ń kò tí wọ́n yà síbi bullying ló ń bá wí yẹn pé táwọn Yorùbá fẹ́ ṣe òun á ṣe ń tòun ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ènìyàn
If you
lónìyàn.
want to boss Sam Larry, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ boss yẹ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó sọ, just ask him for
Larry
the road
Omodia
map.
máa ní kó lẹ́tí ní Sam Larry
Pythagoras.
àti ṣe nǹkan.
Better go back to the name you gave him before, Larry Omoduli.
Yes, so to hire him.
Anyway, Sam Larry,
And he
I owe
said-
you no apology. You deserve worse.
Bàbá ṣì ti bá sọ lẹ́nu. Ó ní àwọn reason kan tó ń tẹ̀ kéèké aláwọ̀ àwọn tí mú mi ó lò sígbà tá ti láàlọ́ ọbẹ̀ mọ́. Àti láàfẹ́ gbọ́ wèrè. Wèrè bá dìde ó ní reason tó ò ṣe kí ń gbà wá ká máa wá sọ́dọ̀ òun mọ́. Òun ní pé kí ló máa cost àwa láti gbégùn mi wá sórí platform. Ká dẹ̀ sọ pé káwọn èèyàn máa bọ̀ kọ́ máa béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ìpè kò cost wa anything.
Bọ́ ṣe gbé bàbá wọn wá tí Papariano interrogate bàbá wọn.
Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni nǹkan tó bíjò sínú nìyẹn tó kò lè dáríjì Gùrẹ́sì láyé because bíjò sì ṣe débẹ̀ olóṣì ṣe kó béèrè question tó fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Jòsí olóṣì ó kọ́kọ́ pẹpẹmẹ́ǹtì Jòsí ó ń kí ó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọrin ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ń kọ́ kí wèrè tó mọ̀ Gùrẹ́sì ti pé Jòsí pé tí ẹ mélòó kí ló fi ń gbọ́ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn kíá ó káwèrè lára níjọ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń dúró he's coming back oh maybe he has a phone call àfìgbà tí Jòsí ò wá mọ́.
ọjọ́ kejì ṣe ló ya Jòsí pẹ́rẹpẹ̀rẹ.
ìsọjí sọ nǹkan tó ṣe jẹ́ ènìyàn ó máa kọrin gbàmí o àbẹ́ ló ṣe wà.
That's it. When Tony Kosu ikọ̀ pé Jòsí bastard nínú group o.
olóṣì tóun ti bú Jòsí.
Mo ní fídíò ẹ̀ tí mi bá ní rárá mo níbi méjì tó ti kò sí nǹkan tí ò fi Jòsí
wèrè
wé.
wọn á pe Jòsí bastard ẹ ṣe máa rí.
So àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ ń sọ fún lórí platform ẹ̀ ǹjọ́ yẹn pé ìpè nǹkan tó ń sọ gan nínú group tó jẹ́ pé inú private group náà ti sọ. Ó wá fẹ́ sùn ó ní yes he can sue wọ́n wá bí wọ́n ní kí ni grounds ó ní approve intent Paita eléyìí ó mọ̀ pé intent gan ló difficult àti prove ní court. How do you go to court and prove intent?
bọ́bọ́ yóò mọ kankan lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó wá sí wá ní ẹ ó yẹ ká gbọ́ mọ́mọ́ káwọn máa béèrè question lọ́wọ́ mọ́mù ó ní bọ̀tà wo ò lè ṣe yẹn wípé torí pé ìyá òṣì nìyá láyà òun ìyá òun ti fòbòjò nígbà tó bí òun ìyá òun sọ pé orí burúkú lòun máa ṣe tóun bá máa dàgbà orí burúkú yẹn lòun wá ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí mo ní yẹn máa wo àrìndìn bring Ọmọ́wùnmí to the hammer Ọmọ́wùnmí, how did Mobad die? What did he tell you? When you pour water on him, what happened?
See,
How did you carry him?
Papa Dan
Where is the
àtàwọn tíìmù
CTC?
ẹ̀, they are still
Or
living
the
in the past.
CCTV? Mm.
They are still living in the past.
Where any
The justice
CCTV?
has moved beyond that. How can
You
be in
see,
the
Only
past
because
too?
another thing I wanted to talk about nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí Sam Larry Ọmọdúnrún pàtà tí wọ́n gbé Sammy sẹ́mi náà lẹ́nu tí Larry Ọmọdúnrún sọ ó ní kán right ọlọ́pàá to do proper investigation. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni proper investigation tó kọjá yìí tí corona ti ṣe?
no. No,
Àbí Paita, I'm not getting it.
Ẹ jẹ́ sáré educate Sami Ọmọdọ̀lẹ díẹ̀. Ṣé Sami mo tún pè báyìí? Ọlọ́run á
Ó bọ́
ṣàánú
sẹ́mi
Sami
náà lẹ́nu.
lọ́wọ́ mi.
Ó ti bọ́ sẹ́mi náà lẹ́nu.
Ṣé mo bá ti sọ sí nínú wọn? Ẹ ti sọ ẹ nínú wọn bí ẹni tí wọ́n tẹ̀ bá ṣe rántí wọn nínú wọn ṣe máa ń bí. Bóyá torí ẹ.
Larry Ọmọdọ̀lẹ. Let me educate you. And the sniper, ìwọ náà wà níbi kò lọ sọ fọ́gà tó bá dọ̀la kẹtù sọ yẹn di another topic torí èmi náà mo kún fún yín ní àwọn topic ten debate lé lórí. How to go about it. More like I'm giving you expo. You cannot write any letter again to the Inspector General to investigate anything again. It will be tantamount to contempt of court. Apart from what you know as separation of power. When the judiciary sits on something and concludes on something, the executive under which the IGP belongs to cannot do anything about it anymore. What you can call for is what you call judicial review. Josie or anybody cannot appeal the judgment or the decisions or the recommendations of the, coroner's inquest. However, under certain conditions, if certain conditions are met, if certain things can be shown or can be proven, you can ask for a judicial review of that decision, of that judgment, of that advice, of whatever you want to call that. That will still be under the judiciary. Only the judiciary can correct itself, can review whatever they've worked on, can make amendments, can make variations, not the executive. So it will now fall under the scope of the Attorney General. So now maybe based on what you present, or maybe for High Court, for example, for Appeal Court, for example, that, maybe this court, they've erred on a fundamental issue. Maybe issues like fair hearing, maybe there are some people they didn't give fair hearing to. Now, but then who would that be in this case? Is it that the nurse was not given fair hearing? No. Who wants to ask for a judicial review?
I will help you out. They didn't ask Omowunmi questions. Was she breathing? Did she eat? Did she sleep with her husband that day? Where was she? Who did she cook the food for? They didn't ask her all those questions. So our head of see
based on
judicial
that,
review.
you want to call for a judicial review based on that? You must be kidding. But then you can give it a try. So for Omodole, Mr. Larry, I'll see if it were somebody else, if you had not messed up your reputation, or let me not say your reputation because I'm not sure you had any to begin with. If you've not messed up yourself, the way you came into this case, the manner, the things you were throwing around, the abuses, the intimidation, the gaslighting, the bullying you came with. Because if you look at your Pray now. What you left is bullying a grieving widow, bullying an innocent child, going out there, calling him the most bastard son in Nigeria. We still have that. Those are the things you left behind in your walk of shame into this justice for Mobad. If all those things had not happened, yes, maybe I would even welcome, even though most of the things you said are fundamentally impossible. They lack basic logic, not to talk of legal reasoning. But then I would have maybe helped you a little bit to maybe point you to the right direction and see maybe you need some fundraising or some, what do they call it again? GoFundMe. But then because of whatever you've done in this case, I don't trust you. Not even your friends trust you, Larry Omodia. Even your own so-called friends, they don't trust you. They can't trust you with money. They can't trust you with even with their own lives. They can't trust you with anything, no matter how little. They cannot. People have seen that you came home basically to make a living, to make a killing out of this case, to make a retirement plan. This case was your retirement plan. Otherwise, why are you still in Nigeria by now? Tell me, what business, what other business are you doing? Nothing. This case brought you home. And you thought, oh, yes, you caught the big white whale. But God having it, God being so good and karma being a bitch, look at you now. You left whatever was still holding you back in Belgium or Denmark. You left it, something that was still at least tangible to you. You left that for the intangible yet, or for something you can't measure yet, something you can't see yet. But for the hope that, oh, Omarowo Dekine, you were coming with a grand scheme, whether you were being paid, whether you were being commissioned, or it was just a thinking of your own. But you
But how
left.
you, Pythagoras, how are you sure that the life he has back in Nigeria is not better than the one he has back there? Otherwise, people always decide or make the best choice for themselves, right? So I'm guessing that the life he has in Songota is probably better than the one he has in Belgium.
Belgium, right? At least ní Sangota, ó sì lè mu bí àbò ṣe wù ú, bí ó tiẹ̀ ju bọ́tù kan lọ, ó
Òun
máa
dẹ̀ ló
fi
lójú kan ń bẹ̀ wá sì
eh,
máa a tún fi
á
máa
fi
scam àwọn èèyàn gan. I just came from Belgium pẹ̀lú
yeah,
pẹ̀lú àwọn
á wà lórí
accent.
life, á wà lórí life fún 3 hours, á máa mu bọ́tù Goldberg kan, á máa yọ̀ mú ń bẹ̀. So in a way, it's still better than nothing. But then you have nothing to work with here. What I want somebody to ask him is that, can you show us your roadmap? Can you show us the plan to get this bully, like you said, to get them to court, to get the IGP, to do this, to do that? Show us your plan, sir. How do you hope to get all these things done? And please, sir, make sure you don't mention getting money from the public from all this. Somebody should just put that question to him. That can you show us the roadmap? But don't bring money into the mix. Tell us, how do you hope to get these things done? You have money to take this case to court? Do you have money to hire a lawyer? Or you're going to come back and tell us you need a public lawyer? You want to secure the service of a public lawyer? Because at the end of the thing, that is where they will go. Once you teba so tun, teba so see, the next tema gbọ́, we need public lawyer. Àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì wèrè yọ̀dí fábíyì. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ wá mọ ibi tí gbogbo àwọn vultures yẹn ti wá lórí kéèsì yìí. They came from all spheres of life. Wọ́n kọ̀ bọ̀nẹ́ẹ̀tì papọ̀. Elégan ló ń pè lọ́wọ́ kan wọ́. Ọwọ́ àwọn vulture kan ra wọn lórí kéèsì yìí.
Jòsí ló ṣílẹ̀kùn fún wọn. Òun ni kinní kan tó ń ṣílẹ̀kùn fólè.
Òun ni onílé tó ń òun lọmọ onílé tó ń ṣílẹ̀kùn fólè. It's a pity that somebody like Larry Modole, somehow, somewhere in me, I feel like, oh, I should give him a soft landing. I should try and say, maybe he means well. But then I still have this gut feeling like, no, this man is here for the killing. It's just, at this point in time, it's just a wolf in sheep's clothing.
His desperation is something I can't even fathom. You know, I'm a passionate person, so I recognize passion when I see it. He's not passionate about Mobad or justice for Mobad. He's desperate. And there's a difference.
Because wọ́n wò ó pé, ẹ mọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ kan èèyàn kàn máa wò ó pé àbí máa yìí lè mí wẹ̀ ni, àbí nǹkan rere kan lè ti Násárẹ́tì ẹni yìí jáde ni.
And trust me, I'm that person who always see the good in others. Like, I still always try to look other ways where maybe the moment I heard you need a good PR team, the next thing I heard next after that was, if we can do that for you, let us handle that for you.
Àwa lè ṣe yẹn fún yín, ẹgbẹ́ṣẹ́ yẹn fún wa,
Ẹgbẹ́ kínní yẹn wá.
àwa ló kàn. Àwọn VDM ti jẹ tó, ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà jẹ.
So I can't even see him in any other light, really. His desperation is too much, to the point, as in, if we go from the very beginning, a wretched you that can't afford 10,000, you promised 10 million,
Yeah.
only for you to go to Josie's house to go and be eating cocoa.
Not just eating it, depriving the man, taking it by force, somehow.
Depriving him of food of joy, oúnjẹ ayọ̀, according to Josie. You know, so that, then we heard about 70-30. In your whatever, the way you have bullied the widow, ọmọ tó ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀, àtọmọ ọmọ. You know, because if it were to be passion, you are passion, then you would not want to condemn anything that has to do with Mobad. And I would not excuse Larry, because unlike those other ones, some of them, they are actually Nigerian rats. Belgium rats should be upgraded in a way. So I expected more from him. He's exposed in his own way. He should know better.
More looting or what?
So he should know better. There are conducts, especially claiming to be in media. There are conducts that someone of the status you are trying to claim or portray shouldn't even come out with. You shouldn't be seen as being partial, being mean, being vindictive, and all of that, you know.
Especially when you say you have an NGO or you want to use the word an activist for yourself, or an advocate for justice.
Yeah. And we're talking about a widow who lost her husband. Because the truth is, even if you are saying someone by their husband, they still have that moment of grief. How much more the fact that you guys were not even giving this young lady a benefit of doubt. They didn't even, till now, they've not allowed her mourn. And if there are people who had contributed to the pains of Omowomi, Larry and VDM laid the foundation. And I have seen him metamorphose from different opportunistic level to another. You know, every time I say VDM, every time you are hearing Larry's mouth, he's trying to look for where he can make a kill. Is either he's organizing one Kinaniko Mashingba, you know,
Concerts.
concert. You know, it is always about where money can come out or where fame can come out. Is either he wants to do concerts, he wants to do t-shirts, he wants to, you know,
Build a museum.
do a billboard, you know. So he's desperately inserting himself into this justice for Mobad, and the capacity in which he's inserting himself. He's inserting himself in the capacity of a parasite, in a parasitic capacity. Let me share a ring or grab. Yeah, let me share a ring or grab. Came not lay ring or grab. Unlike Iyabo Ojo was painting her own. She didn't come out to say, that was in no account to me, abewa fún mi lówó kan. It was obvious that whatever she was doing then, it was born out of the passion of a mother, one, then being human. She felt what everybody felt, and her feelings were not misplaced or misdirected. I was telling a friend, maybe most people have forgotten. Nígbà tí àwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tí wọ́n get coffin ńgbà yẹn, don't forget that Josie said wọ́n lè lọ fi sin àwọn ọmọ tiwọn náà.
Yeah.
Fáwọn tó bá rántí. So tí wọ́n bá lọ sínú kinní tó ń pè ní bastard, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. But you never one day see Ìyábọ̀ come out and throw insult at Josie. Even though that thing he said, kò sẹ́ni tó lè bá Ìyábọ̀ dọ̀rú ẹ̀ wò tó máa get away with it. But the way she handled it, ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ máa ti mọ̀ pé ìyàtọ̀ wà láàrin ẹni tó wá láti wá profit àtẹni tó wá born from passion.
And I think another thing to share about it, out of being a mother, ọkọ ẹ̀ kú, ọmọ bàbá yìí lẹni tó kú, ọkọ ọmọdé ni ó lóun oṣù 5 lọ́wọ́. Ikọ̀ tẹ̀tẹ̀ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ DNA tún pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ní bastard. Òun sọ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ nǹkan mi tó bá wà ní bastard.
Fearless. Káti ẹ̀ tó dé gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn o. Because when Ìyábọ̀, I was explaining this to a friend 2 days ago. Because she didn't even realize that when Falana came out, it was for the entire family. When Ìyábọ̀ came out, it was for the entire family. I would never forget that life.
Ṣé rántí pé ó lọ bá Josie nígbà tí Josie wá sọ fún pé ẹ bá mi sọ fún kókó gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wà.
Ibi tí mo lọ gbogbo ni I would not forget, it was a lie.
That was when she came and
Ìyábọ̀
she said
came live.
Ibi tóun ti yọwọ́ òun nìyẹn.
Ìyábọ̀ came live and said, níbi tó dé yìí o, òun ti sọ fún wọn pé, I think he was even first on that day freeze. That òun ti sọ fún wọn pé,
yes.
She's not interested. In fact, tí ò bá ń ṣe pé bóyá interview àbí pé wà lórí freeze, maybe she wouldn't even have come out to mention that. But the man, look at, they are there trying to support you, fight for your son, get him a befitting burial and all of that. And all you kept pushing for was on transfer or account, one rally for more. And she told you point blank, that's a family affair. She doesn't want to get involved. Kanijo sí ògìrìdì tó ti gbà fún Ìyábọ̀ nígbà yẹn. Ìpè okay, à ń yanjú family kìíní lọ́tọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣáà máa àti lórí bullying tàbí gbogbo wọn ṣe wà ń padà sí. Is it not what Iyabo said then ni gbogbo wọn ṣe wà ń padà sí? Because I made that comment on Instagram. But no, they used that family and DNA to distract all of them for almost 2 years. Ẹ ṣe wá fẹ́ padà wá sórí bullying. So unlike Larry Omodole and Iyabo, we have the one who is passionate and the one who is desperate. Ṣebí after tí ó dẹ̀ ti tó ti sọ di bó ṣe máa dà, did anybody see Iyabo pushing for anything? Because she's not in there to profit from it. And that's why she's not going about it like her life depends on it. But this Larry Omodole, every chance ṣá á fẹ́ insert ara ẹ̀ padà bọ́n ṣe ń gé lọ́wọ́ ó ń bọ́rùka ni òun lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. So nobody is falling for shit. Ìwọ kọ́ ló máa ṣe lọ. And even the bullying tó ń sọ tí NM bá pè lénìí sí nǹkan pé kọ́kọ́ tí ẹ̀ fi bí 50k kan bá ṣeré gan ẹ̀ ní gbọ́ bullying gan mọ́ lẹ́nu Larry. Abeg, make I mute, jare. Okay, Paita is on a call.
No, I'm here. I went to check my messages.
Yindi? So...
Yindi, she want no justice for Mobad.
I just saw her too, like, that's why I called out. It's been a while.
Mr. Paita, ẹ máa tètè dé lálẹ́ yìí, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Èmi ni baby mi wá bá mi wá bá mi.
Mr. Paita.
Yeah.
Kí ló yẹ tẹ́ ètè wọlé lálẹ́ yìí?
That British requested for me specially.
Oh, okay.
Are you happy? Okay, yeah.
Like she was expecting more.
Okay. Mo dákẹ́ gbà náà.
Èmi expect kí n gbọ́ ariwo kan ní mi ìdẹ̀ gbọ́ ariwo yẹn, so ó wà okay.
Ariwo kéde.
Ẹ
Má worry, ìgbà tá bá bá pariwo a máa mute. Oh, okay, látọ̀dọ̀ TV.
Ariwo wo lẹ tún fẹ́ pátá ìtàn?
Látọ̀dọ̀ TV ni. Baby ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Which kind ariwo na wọ́n pa wey we never hear for here?
So eventually, àti Iyabo Ojo àti San Falana, they came for the family. And when they saw that, well, Josie, in fact, we've not forgotten Falana's letter that came from his chambers where they described Josie exactly the way he is. So if anybody is coming out to say that they were is in the group that they were ruining his image, then I need to ask, irú ọpọlọ wo lẹ́yìn fi ń lólé ayé yín?
If anybody is reading Joseph Aloba's image and Joseph Aloba wants to sue in any way, Lodi Ikiniye, he should be suing the very dark boy, very daft manipulator. That is the only person who will have some form of civil liability there.
Yeah, and he would then sue himself too. I wish it were possible. Because at the end of the day, there are facts to present before any judge to say that, look at how this man has conducted himself in public. So, Abinu group not in Nikoma Shishe, Koma Shiso, Koma Shiwa.
On the group, letting push narrative. I just group
Mr. Pythagoras. Ṣẹ̀tìgbọ́n release father-in-law àwọn sister Temi tó ti sọ wípé àwọn bíi Clef.
Mo gbọ́ ó tún kọrin fún Clef, mo ti gbọ́ láti ìjẹrin. I was just going. Ó ń kọrin ni ó ń pa àwọn support, ó ń pa àwọn èèyàn ládẹ́tẹ̀ ni wọ́n lè fún wàrà. Ó ń bá àwọn èèyàn ni.
Mo rò pé ọ̀nà ti gbóhùn lẹ́nu ẹ̀.
ẹ mọ̀ pé èbú nìkan ni jòsímọ̀ ń bú ó ń kọrin bú wọn ní pọ́nrá pálá wọnú ayé òun ni ṣọ́ọ̀bù wọnú ayé ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wọnú ayé ẹ̀ á tó wọnú ayé ẹ̀ làwọn vengeance àwọn dadi yọ́ọ̀kì àbí bukki jc àwọn tó rápálá wọnú ayé ẹ̀ tó bà láyé jẹ́ nìyẹn tí ò dẹ̀ lè
òun gan
látúnṣe mọ́.
submit ayé ẹ̀ fún ọkọ̀ bàjẹ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ máa jẹ́ kí jòsí take responsibility àwọn olówónú ayé ẹ̀ tó bá ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́ òun gan sọ̀rẹ́ndà ayé ẹ̀ pé kọ́ lò bó ṣe wù wọ́n as long as tó bá ti ń fóun lówó. mo rí
make ayé ẹ̀ willing to.
mo rí fídíò kan I don't know one of their supporters tó dé láti wherever tó lọ kí náà ṣe fídíò náà post ẹ̀ lòun náà ní mistakenly born in Nigeria.
níyẹn ní Joseph.
ó sọ fún
ó sọ fún lady yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀.
You saw the video.
Yes.
So òun náà
lóun
feel
ló ń
like
hype èèyàn ni àdán hype òun pọ̀ mistakenly bí òun Nàìjíríà.
no ó hype
No,
ẹni
ó
yẹn
hype
ni.
èèyàn.
Okay.
Kai Ọlọ́run ló mọ iye nǹkan tí Josie ti ṣe fún yẹn nínú brain ẹ̀ báyìí ó ti
Ah,
bọ́ṣọ lára ẹ̀ nínú ọpọlọ ẹ̀ bó
ó
ṣe
ti
wà ẹ́.
ó ti wo jẹ bí ẹ̀mẹrin.
Àyà ó ti
Rich Grace,
òkè yẹn
Rich Grace ló mẹ́ni yẹn lọ́bẹ̀.
kò má tà ó lè wo wọn pọ̀.
Ah, jésì ó tún wá fọ̀ ráìsà kúṣẹ́ mistakenly born in Nigeria ẹ̀tẹ̀ mi mọ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ máa kọjá máa mi àbí kó dẹ̀ máa fi yẹn kún náà.
I'm telling you make I go look for the video share am káwọn tí wàá wò ẹ mà gbà mí kẹ oorun díẹ̀ tí mo sùn
Rich
lẹ́ẹ̀kan
Grace.
yìí.
jésì ti di ráìsà handkerchief lókù kó mú dání kó máa fi nu ẹnu kó máa fi nu ojú ó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tá a lè rí. àwọn tó yẹ kó fi àwọn tó yẹ kó kọrin fún ó ń kọrin látọjọ́ ọjọ́ ẹ̀ kò máa rórin kọ fún Naira Marley àti Sam Larry o bọ́ ìbúlẹ̀ ọmọ òun kò rí rẹ́kọ̀dì rìlíìsì fún yẹn o. ọlọ́mọ akéèyàn èèyàn kan lè yan bàbá ẹ̀ ni káwọn èèyàn bá ń rí bàbá tí wọ́n yàn kò sẹ́ni tó tẹ̀lé
àmọ́ ó
yọjú
máa ń
sílẹ̀
mú
ọmọdé.
handkerchief dání náà tẹ́lẹ̀ ó máa ń mú handkerchief dání
ṣé
kòkò tí ì máa
white náà
jù
ló máa mú
sókè
dání a máa jù
ẹnà
sókè a máa
kòkò
fi
tí ì
nu
máa jù sókè.
a máa fi nu tó ẹnu ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹwàá báwọn ọmọ ráìsà ń ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. ẹ ti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n gbóhùn bébì mi látẹ̀ nǹkan kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà.
You see Mayana, Bayana.
Host, are you there? Babe mi kò abandon mi síbi anyway.
sista tèmi gan ẹ̀yin gan ẹ fún wa níṣẹ́ ẹ fún wa níṣẹ́ láti máa defend yín ọkọ yín wà ẹjọ́ ní sùúrù ọkọ yín wà bí báyìí látẹ̀ nǹkan ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ èèyàn ti defend yín títí ẹnu ti bú.
kí n tún sọ̀rọ̀ kan tún mú mi sọ́wọ́ mo ti ní mo fẹ́ gbé relationship mi kúrò lórí TikTok.
Sister Cindy ṣáà yóò rí i pé the British ti da mọ̀mí dollars kalẹ̀ ni.
kí ni ìyá ṣíoṣío great
bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mi ẹ̀wì tí ò wọ́n rìn pẹ̀lú yín nínú ẹ̀mí.
wọn ò tiẹ̀ wọ́n sì ní wá just say hello to me now.
Alright, I'm sorry baby. mi kàn fẹ́ káwọn ẹnu ayé tún kó ọ̀rọ̀ wa ni.
náà a máa mọ báyìí máa ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀.
Okay.
torí àwọn kan lọ́rùn jílẹ̀ lókè yẹn.
ta ló ràn ju comment section ṣé ẹ̀ ní lọ sùn.
bó ṣe ń ràn ní comment section lọ́rùn lórí panel náà ìwé àkàn lọ́rùn jílẹ̀ tó náwó síta rẹ̀.
fídíò yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n wò dáadáa tí maga ẹ̀ka lẹ́sà ẹ máa wo fídíò yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ibi tí bàbá ti welcome woman yẹn àtọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ British please let's hear it.
On mute, the British, you are muted. Yeah, muted
British.
though.
It's a mute.
Let me send that
On
request
mute
for her.
o, àwọn ò gbọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
Àmì ìmọ̀ pé mi.
Okay.
Ṣe lẹ̀ mọ́jọ́ sí. Pé.
Ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ yẹn, you are mistakenly born in Nigeria.
Mo lọ ṣí díjò sí ọ̀nà. Ṣé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́nu wíwọ́? Lẹ́nu wíwọ́ ní kọ́lọ̀ kọjá lẹ́nu.
wọ́n ní kó fi kan orin ìgbà tán mọ̀ pé olórin pàjáwìrì ni àmọ́ ẹni tó ń kọrin pàjáwìrì náà àti Portable kò yé wa.
Olóyìnbó pẹpẹ gbogbo okó àti dìde lábẹ́ bùbá ń bẹ̀ yẹn.
Ó lẹ́yìn náà ẹ wọ ọmọ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wọ. Kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé ó ti wo nínú orí ẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run ló ní kó wọ bùbá tó fún
ìrètí fojú kó aṣọ lọ́rùn ọmọbìnrin yẹn.
olóyìnbó pẹpẹ á ti wo pé báà lè ṣe máa pupa désàlẹ̀ kò sí wíìrì.
Celebrity monster.
But sọ́pọ̀ ló wà lórí àwọn pípù ìṣá àbí màrí bí ẹ ṣe ń ṣe ń gbà torí Obama.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
Josie feel like star gidi wey ṣe wà yẹn. Daddy. Àwọn tí bàbá ti
Mr. Patagora ṣé ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní celebrity monster ni? Ó pọ̀ gan.
Ẹni ò mọ̀ púpọ̀ tó yẹn.
A lè tún pè wọ́n náà létí. A lè tún pè wọ́n ní celebrity monster. Tòró wó wọn lọ ní.
Mọ́ọ̀lù ló ń tiẹ̀ celebrity monster ní tiẹ̀.
Mọ́ǹtì wọn dànù tí wọ́n bó ṣe wù.
Ṣé tẹ rí nǹkan mo fẹ́ sọ sista Temi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ iṣẹ́ kan wà tí èmi fẹ́ tí mo rò pé a ní láti ẹ̀yin lẹ́dẹ̀ má bá wa organize ẹ̀. We need ó yẹ ká release documentary Josie láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ká tiẹ̀ in fact ó wà àbíkílẹ̀ ni mo sọ Mr. Patagora no it's true o because mi mọ bó ṣe máa rí ó máa ní part 1 part 2 part 3 part 4.
Mr. Dawa lè bá wa put àwọn videos yẹn together ká tẹ̀ wá fi dára wa lára yá.
A need ẹ̀ fún a week àìmọ́ máa wo documentary bàbá wèrè ṣá láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ dópin gbogbo radio station gbogbo Ghana ó tún gbé lọ Ghana no we need that documentary we need it I need it they gbọ́dọ̀ do because àmọ́jọ́ tó fẹ́ parí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn yìí sìn so we need I can need nǹkan láti put out there this man has tried.
Ó máa steal idea yìí o. Ọmọdọ̀lẹ̀ máa steal idea yìí o. Tó ń àwọ̀ obi tó máa ti fi méèkì ó lóun máa rò ń tiẹ̀ o.
Ọlọ́run lè dáríjì Josie. Owó kékeré tí Ọmọdọ̀lẹ̀ tún rí Josie tún gbé lọ kóòtù ó tún lọ náwó yẹn sí kóòtù. Josie tún là mọ́ kóòtù dédé owó fúláwà tí wọ́n fún Ọmọdọ̀lẹ̀. Wèrè jáde olóhùn àfi 10 million lẹ̀ ó délé bàbá ọlọ́mọ lọ ń jẹ kókò. Ta ló jẹ
kókò tún béèrè owó mọ́tò ó tún béèrè owó mọ́tò ńgbà tó débẹ̀.
Wàsíù ní ta ló jẹ kókò arúgbó Ọmọdọ̀lẹ̀ ló jẹ kókò Josie. Bàbá wèrè tún fẹ́ gbá very dark man. Mi mọ̀ da British ifá you as anyway mi àmọ́ nǹkan tá a lè fi intelligent yín wé because bó ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lóòótọ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ó pamọ́ra ni pé we are here for you very dark man.
That is our service. That is what we do for a living.
Ìpolówó ló wá ṣe, ìpolówó lògùn àgúnmu àbíbò náà ṣe ń sọ.
Àgúnmu owó.
Okay, ìpolówó làgúnmu owó àbí?
Yeah.
Mo rò pé àgúnmu ni ìpolówó àbí kankan bóyá ìpolówó àgúnmu.
Ìpolówó ni àgúnmu owó.
Ìpolówó ló wá ṣe.
Ìpolówó ni àgún.
Wèrè lọ lo fítà.
Àti mágàká. Àti mágàká fíltà yẹn.
3,000 naira.
Ọlọ́run tí mágà tí wọ́n ti wá ya tara wọn báyìí, á ti wá sọ wọ́n di
Mo fẹ́ sọ náà nìyẹn pé mo fẹ́ ní kí ló wá ṣe ti mágà báyìí torí Ọlọ́run.
Ọwọ́ tí mo gbé wálé ní ẹjá jẹ́ ń lo ẹni, ẹjẹ́ ń lo kanlẹ̀.
Mọ̀ pé ìgbà tó ń fi wọlé yẹn, gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó rí sọ́gbà tó ń fi wọlé gbogbo gbà yẹn, ó ti sọ̀ sínú, wọ́n ń lè ṣe jáde.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ń wọlé ló máa ń jáde, mo mọ̀ ìmájì bó ṣe máa ń kó àwọn lára, wọ́n á wọlé wọ́n á tún jáde, ọ̀tẹ́ ọlọ́tà tì mí pé madam kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mi ò ráyè gbórí sí.
Kí ló wá ṣe?
Mi ráyè wọlé.
Àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bá wà bá àwọn ṣé wà ní ìyá àbátí wọ́n ti ṣí níbà ìwọ̀n ọ̀mà ráyè wọlé.
Wọ́n ṣe bá mi wọlé for like almost 4 months. Wèrè wọ́n block. Wọ́n ti lọ wá nǹkan ṣe sí àkáǹtì mi ní ìdè. Up till now mi tí lè wọlé directly. Ọgbọ́n ni mo fi ń wọlé Sister Lilibet náà bá mi àwọn mo ní láti contact náà ṣe kìíní yẹn. So through wọn mo ń gbà wọlé.
Okay, in real life yẹn ni àbí báwo?
Ìyá Mobad kọjá aago 7 òru.
Lọ́lẹ́ta òru báwo?
Mohbad wá chẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà sí ni bóyá yìí wà ọ̀nà àwọn wòlé tó máa ń pariwo pé àkí lọ sùn. Mohbad wá wò wá pé ká má gbàgbé ìyàwó àtọmọ wọn. Ó wá ń chẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà sí.
Ká lọ sùn ká fi yín sílẹ̀ kẹ́ báyé jẹ́ ká tó jí.
Àbí
Àwọn wèrè.
Ibi àǹkárá lárí ni Josie ti ń fura pé ó dà ń pẹ́ ní ò lè.
Ó ní bàtà tó wọ̀
àǹkárá 500 naira per yard tó kó sọ́rùn.
Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú tí ẹ wà lẹ́nu Josie. Ọ̀rọ̀
ó
burúkú
ní
wà lẹ́nu
bàtà
Josie.
ẹsẹ̀ lòun kọ́kọ́ wò. Ó lóun tóun wà Naija gan òun ń gun mọ́tò. Èdè ló fi sọ òun ń gun mọ́tò.
Gangan ní mọ́tò kò ní mọ́tò ẹsẹ̀ ló fi rìn wá.
Josie báyé láre jẹ́ ó kan tí ẹ mọ́
wọ́n ní
jí.
ẹni máa dáṣọ fẹ́ ni. Wọ́n lẹ́ni tó bá máa dáṣọ fẹ́ ni wọ́n á kọ́ wo tọrùn rẹ̀. Géèmù tí Josie play nìyẹn, ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ private chat Josie á kọ́kọ́ lọ wò ẹ náà pé ṣẹ́ni lè drop. Tó wá náà kó lè drop máa fún ẹni audience.
Tí ò bá tiẹ̀ lè drop owó, ṣáde drop nǹkan mi ṣó bìnrin ní ṣáde nǹkan gbà lára ẹ̀.
A ní documentary Josie máa gùn gan sẹ́. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ etí Josie ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣaláìsí kò tí pọ́sẹ̀ méjì. Ó ti ń sọ pé kán bá ìwọ obìnrin sí UK. This man
Kò fúnra kò ṣe ń fi sára kù.
Ṣé ẹ rí pé Mario tú àṣírí kan tú lẹ́yìn tó ní ó bá Davido sọ̀rọ̀ pé yẹn ní kí làwọn máa fi ẹ̀pẹ̀ tó dà nǹkan kò fẹ́ lọ sí ọmọ yẹn náà ṣá ló jẹ́ kí yẹn send 2 million.
Video call kò ń ṣe call lásán, video call. Video call.
Kò lè já àdẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn rí.
Mi mọ̀ pé Dupsy náà gbọ́. Tí
Video call BMW jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ Mario kọ̀ ṣàdédé bọ́ta ni.
nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ náà nìyẹn pé information tó gbélé yẹn ọ̀tẹ̀ information ni. So they see the man finish, wọ́n rí tán.
So tọ́jú wọn accuse Davido láti jọjọ́ ẹ pé kí ló dé tó sáré send 2 million. Pèrè ò jẹ́ ever mention ẹ pé òun lòun sọ fún pé òun fẹ́ sin ọmọ òun kó tó sáré send owó sóhun.
Àwọn tó sọ pé throughout the tó fi lóhùn lọ police station tó fi lóhùn pé wọ́n kàn ń pè ṣáá ni.
Ọlọ́run kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ọkọ̀ èdè wá fóun ní 2 million.
Ọkọ̀ èdè wá fóun ní 2 million ni. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n
Ah,
ọ̀rọ̀
oy-
wèrè.
tọ́ba rí jòsí ó yẹ kó lù bí kó kú ni.
kọ́ọ̀lù lílù bàrà.
Wọ́n ní mánéjà Davido ń sọ̀rọ̀. Kò ṣe ní má sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé wọn ti rí tán ni? Ṣé wọn mọ nǹkan tọ́jọ́ ṣe? Wọ́n ọ̀gbọ́n gbà tó ń dragi wọn tí ò tiẹ̀ mention ẹ̀. Wọ́n rí gbogbo interview tó ń lọ tí ò tiẹ̀ ever sọ jáde pé òun lòun sọ fún ọ pé òun fẹ́ sin ọmọ òun ò lọ ṣe send owó sóhun o. Ẹ wá ní wọn ò ní máa fún kí lorúkọ ò ní máa fún jẹ nínú group. Ẹ ń ṣí èrè.
It's how these
wèrè
people
bastard
want to.
wọ́n pe wèrè bastard wọn á ní kó máa lọ sùn kò ní yẹ kò ní yẹ gbogbo àwọn tó ní kó lọ sùn.
He just wants to change
ẹjọ ṣé
everything.
èní ni Mario sọ yẹn.
Àná ni lọ́dọ̀ tàwa ń bí.
Pẹ̀lú wá fídíò yẹn.
In fact, mo gbé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn gan sórí update.
Nínú fídíò tó fi clear DNA lénìí yẹn ni. Ẹ lọ wò ó.
Liberation. So, Sherry, is the way they want to change everything before our very eyes for me. Like níbi tá wà yìí náà, ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ change gbogbo ẹ̀, ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ irọ́ di òótọ́ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. And that's the effrontery tí irú very daft man yẹn tó fi lè wá máa sọ fún wa pé bully kan gbé evidence jáde, like you want to downplay. Abeg, nothing wey I never see finish.
kí lè kọlù jòsí kí jòsí sáré di ọmọbọlá kí lè tó wá sókè. Why you no come up?
Olúwa ló wà ní Darusha gave his testimony at the end.
ṣó ń bẹ̀rù kò bẹ̀rù Davidish náà ó kàn maintain championship ẹ̀ ni.
Championship kí ni máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. tó bá ti kan time tiẹ̀ ó máa wá. For now I'm the one enjoying the boo.
Like boo, even your boo get
a boo. Ọlọ́lọ́ má jà sórí boo.
Even your boo get plenty boo, they boo.
I just like the way people are coming up. You know, baby ti ṣẹ́jú lóòótọ́. Tó bá ti fẹ́ múlẹ̀ náà báńgà o. Bó ṣe ń múlẹ̀ báyìí, wọ́n jẹ́ kó láàdì, wọ́n gbé kú ni. Tó ṣe ń múlẹ̀ báyìí, wọ́n sọ fún pé má gbélẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ kéèyàn fẹ́ gbé nǹkan sọ sílẹ̀ kan.
Ìjọba níbi láti lọ sùn, ẹ lọ sùn o, torí àtúmọ̀ tó máa gbé wá láàárọ̀ o. Every day with one new banger ní báyìí sìn, ẹ lọ sùn o.
Tó bá ṣe ń gbélẹ̀, àwa ayé ò jẹ́ kó land.
Wọ́n kàn ń kó fún both left and right ní kí ló dé? Ọmọ Nàìjíríà yìí ò kì í ṣẹ̀yìn o, someone cannot even play with you people.
Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe fi ìkanra ló fi jáde lórí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA yẹn.
Ẹ bó ṣe ń rọjú ó ti rò pé yẹn ló fẹ́ wá fi finish gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀.
Ó dẹ̀ mọ́mọ́ ó fẹ́ ó tún fẹ́ manipulate àwọn èèyàn emotionally.
The British not only that ẹ̀ẹ́díjọ́ tó sọ tíjọ́ tó yẹ pé òun fẹ́ whitewash image Ìyábọ̀ ni.
Ìyẹn ni mo bá fàìtà sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Láì tó ń ka lára bó ṣe é ṣe àsìkò.
Like what does he even think he is?
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Kí ló dé? Ẹ máa rí kó ka lára ó dùn pé kò rí ṣe. He was so frustrated. Lórí burúkú ọmọ àbí ìpàbẹ.
Another thing for people to know that boy is a manipulator, is a thief, is a liar, he's stupid. Look at the way he was mentioning and Bella say he knew perfectly well that wasn't Bella. He wanted to somehow drag Bella into all this shit. He wanted somehow to make all these things become Davido is in it, Bella is in it, Ene is in it, that one is in it. He
Bella
wanted to
ti ṣe
make it so
disclaimer
messy.
fún. Bella ti ṣe disclaimer fún pé Bella tẹ́ ń pawó lórí kíní
No,
yẹn o. Bella kọ ò kẹjẹ kó rí
I
yín kúrò.
wish I wish I was his advisor. He should not have made a disclaimer. He should have waited for him to cross the line into defamation. He should have waited for him. Even you told saw already, they are defamatory enough. If he really wants to go down that lane, somebody needs to take a stand and teach this boy a lesson once and for all. Somebody needs to do that.
Mr. Pythagoras, he has said a lot, and òun dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nígbà tó bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tọrọ èmi ti sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ló fi gbéra. Ó wá rò pé òun ti lọ hide, pé òun ti fi gbéra tó ń lọ hide, but spirit yẹn ti jáde, bóyá spirit yẹn mo ní tó jẹ́ pé no justice yẹn ó gbúdọ̀ rí, òun ló dẹ̀ máa ara gbogbo wọn ló dẹ̀ ti máa rí. So I think that spirit pushed him out, and push it to his doom, and I can tell you now. What is it called? Dre wá jẹ́ èèyàn tí ò mọ ọwọ́ ọ̀tún yàtọ̀ sósì ni. He said it openly with full confidence pé Dre mọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ṣe Mo. Ó sọ ni with full confidence. Only there are two people that know what by Mo. Only number one, Dre. Only that one cannot tell. Kò lè sọ fún pé òun mọ nǹkan tó pa. So ìyẹn nìkan wà nílẹ̀, and I know Dre had that, and I know Dre is still coming to that because he said it. So ẹ jẹ́ ó máa push like what you said. Ẹ wo ti Bella tó sọ sí. Bella said he knew that wasn't Bella. But like you said, it's just Okoko Bella torí Slanta. He's trying to drag all these people because àwọn people yìí ni wọ́n jọ lọ draw a table pé okay, these are the people on the other side. Because these are the people tó yẹ pé àwọn àti NM ò jọ wà papọ̀ mọ́. Tó yẹ pé wọ́n wà papọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, but they are now, wọ́n jọ wà papọ̀. So àwọn tó ń draw yẹn pé tó bá ti lè involve àwọn eléyìí tó call out àwọn eléyìí, the likes of Iyabo, àwọn tó jẹ́ celebrity láàrin wọn, wọ́n á fa orí wọlé, then that thing will be because they don't èèyàn tó yẹ kó jáde tílé ẹjọ́ sọ pé now it's time to go and revisit the bully aspect of this case. Kí wọ́n á ṣe pé wọ́n sọ lásán pé lórí fídíò àti kìíní nìkan, wọ́n ní petition tó lóògbé fúnra ẹ̀ kọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ attend sí, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ attend sí with all the videos evidence, and that is why he came out láti make sure pé no. So wọ́n ti jọ jòkó, wọ́n ti pa, wọ́n ti kún. Number one, ó ń try láti yọra ẹ̀. Number two, kò lè sọ fún mi pé iṣẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́ lòun ṣe because gbogbo àwọn tó ń pè lọ Àbújá tó lọ ń grant interview pẹ̀lú wọn àbí bóyá Èkó ló dẹ̀ ti ń grant ẹ̀ or whatever. Èèyàn kan ló ń ba crow ẹ̀ now for sure. So èèyàn kan ló ń ba ẹ wo bí Fọláṣadé ṣe ń rẹ́rìn-ín náà. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ìyẹn ń tẹ̀ bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ 10,000 naira náà fún bí pé wọ́n gbé kinní fún ni. So ẹ ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan ti dápò ẹ̀.
Tọ́ba ti máa san mọ́tò crown pro tọ́dẹ̀ fún 10,000 change kí ló tún kù.
Tọ́dẹ̀ fún 10,000 naira owó dé. So that is it. And this guy ó tún manipulate débi pé ó ní the people that will not come. Kò sọ pé àwọn tó ń wò pé, kò sọ pé the people that I didn't invite. Only the people that will not come is the wife, the brother. Look at it. Àwọn èèyàn wa gbé lọ. A mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní wà. A mọ̀ pé kíní kan kò sọ fún wọn pé òun ò pè wọ́n o. Until that guy, ẹ rí pé wọ́n bí dá láti dá àdúrà lóhùn. Because that guy told him pé kan gbìyànjú ẹ̀. Òun fúnra ẹ̀ mọ̀. So pé òun ò lè dá wọn lóhùn. Another thing tí mo tún mọ̀ pé ó ṣe àwọn people, mo wo fídíò kan, mo tún tu wò lálẹ́ ní interview tí Mo grant last, maybe second to the last interview before that Tasha. Wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ni experience ẹ̀ as in so far láti gbà tó ti kúrò record label ẹ̀ why tán fi tí wọ́n fi gbúrò ẹ̀ kó ṣe show. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ oyé wọn pé ṣé wọ́n lè imagine pé record label òun pé whenever tán bá reach out sí wọn pé because true wọn náà máa kọ́kọ́ tán bá reach out sí wọn pé okay o because lot of people mọ̀ pé òun ti kúrò ńbẹ̀ pé nǹkan tán máa sọ fáwọn ẹni pé òun ò wà okay pé òun ò wà in his right senses or whatever. Now ó wá mention nǹkan kan ó wá ní àwọn what is it called African feast yeah tó jẹ́ pé Polo ni organizer ó ní wọ́n wá àwọn yẹn wá reach out sí what is going on pé a pé kíní ẹ̀ wọ́n ní pé you are not okay I hope everything is okay lóun dẹ̀ jẹ́ ó yé wọn pé òun wà okay so that means pé secret yẹn Polo ló jẹ́ kó jáde pé this guy is okay nothing is wrong with this guy and whenever anybody called him they will be telling them pé it's not okay it's not feeling fine so ó wà lára nǹkan tó ń ṣe àwọn people yìí because wọ́n emotionally wọ́n ti finish bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wọ́n nígbà tí èèyàn bá wà èèyàn tó ti ń fìdí bàbá tó ti ń fìdí ìyá tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó wá di pé kínní ilé ọ̀rẹ́ ló ń gbé tó ń ṣe kínní so ẹ rí i pé ìgbà tó wá bẹ̀ tán wá get pé irọ́ náà ń pamọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ tíṣẹ́ wọn wá já ìgbà yẹn ló ṣe wá bẹ̀ sí come up kínní so ó wà lára nǹkan tó ń bí àwọn ará ibi nínú sí the likes of Iyabo pé àwọn ló jẹ́ kíṣẹ́ yẹn já because they have to contact him because gbogbo àwọn tán bá ti pè tẹ́lẹ̀ tán ti lè pe record label ẹ̀ they will leave until àwọn yẹn ló wá reach out sí tán jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ìgbà tá a pe record label ẹ̀ nǹkan tán sọ ni òun náà wá wò pé yeah nǹkan tán sọ ń pa òun yẹn can you imagine that kind of wickedness cruel behavior tó jẹ́ pé kíní so wọn kan so kì í ṣe pé wọ́n bully but kan you know that is the only word a lè lò fún gbogbo nǹkan náà fi ṣe bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn they assaulted him they steal from him and they are still stealing from him another thing ni pé these people are so wicked débi pé owó yẹn wọn fẹ́ kí wọ́n náírà they are not ready to pay that guy his money they are not ready to pay his family his money so tó bá láwọn tán lè fún ní 10,000 20,000 500,000 nínú family wọn kan keep short wọn ready nǹkan tán fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn they are not ready these guys are so wicked and money free they are not ready to pay that money so reason yẹn tó yẹ pé their first target èèyàn tó mọ̀ pé gbogbo àṣírí yẹn everything wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti jọ ń gbéra wọn kiri for over 10 years is the wife so they want to make sure they silence the wife or get her out of the way that is the reason tó yẹ pé that is their focus from day one. That is Africa, and one of them pé yeah, ó fọmọ lẹ̀ sáyé, so ọmọ ẹ̀ ní every right to his asset. That is why is their focus. So bàbá dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ bóyá bàbá gan tó jẹ́ pé 2 million náà fún tó ti ń làágùn pé ó yá ẹ lọ gbọ́ mọ́ sí kìíní kan. Ṣé òun náà máa fún ní bóyá 10 million naira kan tí òun ṣe pé kìíní nígbà yẹn because kò mọ kìíní. This is the same naira very dark man tó jáde tó ní that money is a lot. Now apart from very dark man, Kem àti Kem náà tún sọ tó dárúkọ millions close to bóyá 300 million ló dárúkọ as a day àìgbà yẹn it was still fresh wọn tẹ̀ tí gbọ́ orin ẹ̀ wọn ti stream orin ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn go to YouTube now some of his musics are 80 million views 60 something million views right now so as a day tó ìwà ní 10 million 5 million tí Kem gan sọ pé they are owing him over 300 million. So these guys are so wicked, they are not ready to pay that money. Ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé ṣe ló yẹ kẹ́ máa gbọ̀n, kẹ́ máa bẹ̀bẹ̀, kẹ́ máa tílé ẹjọ́ ti confirm ẹ̀ pé lóòótọ́ lẹ bully bọ̀bọ́ ẹ̀, lóòótọ́ ni bọ̀bọ́ ẹ̀ petition yín, kán dẹ̀ lọ revisit case yín. By now ó yẹ kẹ́ wà behind the bar nìkan yín. Eléyìí ṣe pé wọ́n ní in the same society. Ẹ̀yin yẹn lẹ wá lọ gba ọ̀nà ẹ̀bùrú. Tẹ́ wá lọ manipulate. Ẹ wá wò pé ta ló lè bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ẹ wá lọ gbé fún kinní. Òun náà dẹ̀ ti gbà kò mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tó máa kúkú bring òun down tó máa bayé òun jẹ́ òun ló ń lọ gbà ìgbà wo ló jáde 2 years ago so it's gonna become a thing of history very 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 soon so that is just it so àwọn wà lára nǹkan tó ń bí normally inú sí Iyabo àti Kini because they are I mean Iyabo àti Polo they kò sí nǹkan tí Polo lè ṣe ó lè jẹ́ pé Iyabo gan ló máa sọ pé àìjà pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí náà kó lọ because that is the first time tó máa participate inú show yẹn pé ẹja pé ẹ dẹ̀ hàn pé Iyabo dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ he always ó máa ń wà so ó lè jó nǹkan lásán pé a pé kíní ẹ ti pé kíní ẹ okay ẹja pọ̀ fúnra ẹ̀ náà she might be the one that's sọ pé call him directly and let's hear from him àwọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé yes Ìyábọ̀ kan pé ó lè jóun ló sọ̀rọ̀ pé I call him directly, let's hear from him. No fi wá mọ̀ pé no, nǹkan yẹn ò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. And he came out, thank God now, kì í ṣe àwọn Ìyábọ̀ ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àbí kíní. He Mod himself said it. He said it. Pé wọ́n pè wọ́n, pé wọ́n ní àti pé record label ẹ̀ náà, wọ́n ní pé kíní. So that is it. So it's so sad. But in all, they cannot lay near escape route. Wọ́n lè láyé aṣọ òbọmọyẹ mọ́, ọmọyẹ ti wò ọjà òun lọ́rọ̀ wọn. So gbogbo eléyìí tán kàn ń ṣe tán dànù ara wọn dùn yẹn. They are coming back, they will face it. Wọ́n fẹ́ kẹjọ́ yẹn lọ ilé ẹjọ́ ni. Ó máa lọ ilé ẹjọ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa revisit case yìí. And that is it.
Ó di dandan. Wọ́n lè mú jẹ. Greatness ìwọlé èké oní fracas.
Kí ni ẹ wá pọ̀ gbogbo orúkọ mi?
You sign off from Dubai. 325.
Kò nídìí. Ilé sign off.
Okay, it's been a nice time chatting and robbing minds and robbing every other thing with you.
Yeah, rob it, baby. Rob it, baby.
Anyway.
Oh, there. Yeah, let's.
Okay, there.
Bye.
So darling. Very nice night.
Of course. Who else?
Ṣé Sam Larry ló fẹ́ dé wọn fún mi?
Wọ́n ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì fún mi o.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Waiting for connection.
Wọ́n ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì fún ẹ̀yin Temi's platform.
Connected.
Gbẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ àgbìnà. So many things. It's under this. Call me.
Now, nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe ni pé àwọn tó wá ti bú bàbá yìí tó ti fi wọlé ibo lójú wọn wà lé nìyà.
Àwọn kan ìbú bàbá o Temi's platform.
No. That one is they are lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are lost. They cannot.
One thing is that if they stop abusing Baba on Temi's platform, case it pari.
No, they can. Even when the DNA is done, when the truth is out, they will continue to abuse Baba.
That's true.
Because that is what they are paid to do.
Exactly.
They are not there. Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n ṣe pé wọ́n sanwó fún wọn ni wọ́n máa rí òótọ́, but now they cannot see the truth because it's just like you pay me to campaign for APC. I will not see the insecurity in the country.
That's true.
I will not see that people.
Mo di comment kan mo fẹ́ sáré wò ni. Okay, you can Temi's now.
But now they cannot see the truth because it's just like you pay me to campaign for APC. I will not see the insecurity in the country.
That's true.
I will not see that people are hungry. I will not see the bad economy. You know? But I will be telling you what I'm saying. In fact, as a matter of fact, Mama exaggerate. Because na politician be that.
You're right.
So that is what is happening.
Iṣẹ́ owó wọn náà ṣe.
Irú àwọn yẹn contractor ni wọ́n.
Build that contract, isn't it? Yeah, we have to. You're right. That's true. But a lot of people to come back. A lot of people.
Because there are some people that they were not opportune to know the truth. Like Bangoti, what's his name? Polo. He was saying, show money, but the same Polo that told us that Mobad told him a whole lot of things. Mobad was scared to go out. In an interview, when Mobad was in London, Mobad said that I went to a store by myself even thinking that people will not know me. You know, the moment I got there, people were just snapping with me. And they put off my wiggly daddy.
Actually, gbogbo ò ní bò.
Àwọn platform yẹn á máa sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí wọ́n wá ń wo olùkọ́ tó sọ ẹnu wọn wá ń gbọ́n ó kù o ní ti parí o. Mẹ́sẹ̀jì tó mú wá fún yín pọ̀ o màámi ibẹ̀ lẹ́yìn lọ lẹ́ni tìyẹn ẹ̀ wálé.
Brother, ẹ̀gbọ́n ìsọnù mi, brother láti. Àwọn gbà yẹn wẹ́, bàbá màmá Mobad ni òun ń lọ gini gan. And some of us who were against. We were against this thing.
Mo fẹ́ mú bàbá yẹn by all means.
Ó tún ní kíní kan tá a investigate lọ́wọ́ yìí. Àti ní sọ́sítà.
Focus.
Ẹni assistant ẹ̀kọ́ máa sọ pé focus.
Assistant sọnù. Alára o, mi ò ṣe assistant sọnù. Tọ́tà wa ti joyè assistant báyìí àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe sọnù.
Yeah. Thanks to mommy coach. Thank you for checking up on me. You know, you called me. Neighbors day Jetta. You called me. You didn't see me and all that. Only to I was think the benefit to and she shared new. So you know, a lot of people reach out to me. Even when 8070 was doing birthday, they reach out to me. She birthday. Money remain that I've not been outside. We've not been coming on live because most all of us have been very busy at work.
Busy at work, Abi.
Wèrè sá lọ kó má bàa fún wọn gift.
Sister Timi enjoy life.
And thank God, Ori Mobad ni ó jẹ́ kí meeting tí Ìyábọ̀ lọ bá ṣe kó succeed. Because if that meeting, if Ìyábọ̀ has owned up, come outside to apologize, we might not be seeing all these things.
Yes.
VDM, I want to keep to his own promise also. But make I boss now, VDM had that chat before that meeting.
Oh, wow.
Kibama Besita is to say that girl go apologize. If you don't even the group chat not go come out.
You mentioned it too. Also.
These people, they sound like someone that is so confused. So I want him baba ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan báyìí. Báyọ̀ tiẹ̀ ti bọ́lẹ̀ kò rọ́rọ̀ sọ. Normal tó máa bragado pra. Gbogbo yín tán sanwó fún yín ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ yín kárakára lórí platform yìí o. Now I on you of Zanobi Lagata.
Salary mi bílẹ̀ lóṣù yìí.
Kó bẹ Naira Marley. Ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ wá justice fún ọmọ bàbá yín tó kú.
Zanobi Lagata ọ̀gá gbogbo wọn, who is that? Hello.
1 tí máa ka 1 2 3 tó bá sọ̀rọ̀
èpè ni mo máa gbẹ̀yàn yẹn ṣẹ́ mi láyé òṣì ẹ báyìí ti yọ o tó bá on mute o máa lọ dérò ọ̀run ni o.
Ọmọ kan tí wọ́n lè pè ní comment section tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́ bí ó fẹ́ wá sókè wá defend ara ẹ̀ àbí láti wá dá padà ní.
Ànábì Làgàtà o nǹkan mo ti pè lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ o Ànábì Làgàtà o délẹ̀kejì olórí burúkú.
Lójú oorun lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ píkù wọn.
Ẹ má jọ gbójú oorun dojú kú ẹjọ́ ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbójú oorun dojú kú.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ọ̀nà àpọ̀ táàpù gòkè ni.
Kò ní jí sáyé mọ́ bó ṣe wà nìyẹn. Ò ní jí sáyé mọ́ èrò ọ̀run ló máa jẹ́. Olóòbùkù aláyé rán. Aláyé bàjẹ́. Olùṣe Ànábì Làgàtà ẹgbẹ́ orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ ni Ànábì Làgàtà ọ̀gá gbogbo kò ní yẹ ẹran. Olùṣe Làgàtà bóyá òun ló wà ń bẹ̀. Olùṣe olórí rẹ̀gẹ̀jì orí téèyàn kan orí ìwọ̀n nìkan orí èèyàn mẹ́ta ni Làgàtà nìkan gbé wálé ayé. Olùṣe wá ṣe yín wá ń ṣà aláyé rún.
Even that orí yẹn tún empty.
Nǹkan tó ń fọ́ fún on the other side.
Àwọn 8070 náà ló ń fọ́ fún.
Be 87.
80-70 nìkan ni Kudi
irú
fúnra
àwọn
gan
ẹ̀dá
kọ́
wò
fi.
lélẹ̀ ìtayọ̀ náà wọ́n ní wọ́n ń bújò sí ẹ̀yin tó yẹ kẹ́ fi okùn irú ṣéènì àbí kíní lọ fàjò sí láti lọ ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ dá owó fún láti ọjọ́ yìí tán ti fowó yín lá píópíó ẹ̀dẹ̀ ìjòkó síbẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ látọjọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kẹ́ ti fà tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́ ẹ tún pampa àbí nǹkan ṣe nǹkan mi àbí àwọn wèrè àbí wọ́n tẹ̀ ti kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀ sábẹ́ kínní ni kò ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò
lórí
ẹ wọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀
tipẹ́ wọ́n ti sí gbẹ́rẹ́.
no àwọn eléyìí ń ṣojú lásán o because I can't imagine ẹ fúnra yín gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ní court ìyẹn nìkan gan lẹ́yìn gbogbo bọ́n ṣe pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn kan wá jẹ́rìí adájọ́ dẹ̀ dá ẹjọ́ ó dẹ̀ fún jòsí ní ó fún tán kí wàá ṣe pé ó fún ó indict ẹ̀ so tán bá máa lọ court lẹ́ni state government ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti gbé jòsí lọ court because ó rú òfin ó ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe is against Lagos state government ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ tí ara yín gbọ́ ẹ tún gbọ́ tí a ti ń sọ bíbá pé láti November 5th 2023 náà ti ń sọ pé wọ́n rẹ́dì kí jòsí wá ṣe kínní ó gba owó lọ́wọ́ yín ó gba gbogbo ẹ̀ kò ṣe ó tún fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ pé òun lòún delay ẹ̀ ó ti ṣe interview yẹn náà is over 8 months ago tó sọ pé òun lòún delay ẹ̀ torí pé òun fẹ́ change lọ́ọ̀yà ni ẹ tún rí ní kóòtù nígbà tí lọ́ọ̀yà tí wọ́n ń bí báyìí akíkanjú ló níwájú adájọ́ tó ń sọ pẹ̀lú confidence pé we've been ready ẹ̀yin lẹ ready ti Sàṣìtù náà yes now we are ready ẹ ń gbọ́ gbogbo yẹn o ta ló yẹ kó máa bújò sí nínú àwa àtẹ̀yìn because I don't know tí ò bá kì í ṣe pé wọ́n ti kórè yín síbì kan tán dáná sí tán ṣe ẹ̀yin amugun mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ can you imagine look at the way though not their èèyàn tó bá gbọ́ ohun wọn náà mọ̀ pé àwọn eléyìí wọ́n ti they are finished human being ni wọ́n they are finished completely.
wọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí òde ni
ẹ wo bọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo wá wò pé ṣáwọn tán ń pariwo tẹ́lẹ̀ tán ń jẹ́ ṣáwọn náà lélẹ́yìí but still kí Bóní Jòsí kó àwọn pípù yìí bó ló ó máa ṣe o lórí pé ẹ wá sórí social media ẹ dẹ̀ kó ti yín because ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe àwọn pípù yìí ó lè má tán lára wọn gan lẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ J4M àbí JM4 yìí o because ibi tán dè wọ́n sí mi rò pé wọ́n máa tún wọn lẹ́ńbẹ́ o because kí ni màá máa ṣe wọ́n náà rí.
ẹ̀wọ̀n ní tí má jàjẹ́ kọ́ bá bẹ̀ kú náà.
In real life kí ni tí máa affect àwọn people yìí o can you imagine. láì ṣàmùkù mẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
ẹ gbọ́ pé àbá kú láṣọ ewúrẹ́ ni wọ́n ṣe máa bá kú nìyí wọ́n ti yọnu sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀.
Okay, so amongst the things they said, wọ́n ní Jòsí làwọn máa ń bú ń bí. I can't even remember the last time that anybody mentioned Jòsí. Kódà tí ò bá ń ṣe òjò tó rọ̀ ń Jòsí tí mo rò pé bóyá ẹ lọ check on in lọ yín kó mi má gbé lọ àti fídíò tí mo play ń bí. I'm not sure anybody has spoken about Jòsí. As far as we're concerned, we don't give a hoot. That said, wọ́n ní àṣírí ti tú ojú àwa ti máa ṣe kíní. You know, it goes to show how very low this type of people reason and they think. And bí mo ṣe gbọ́ mi mẹ́ni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bóyá pork boy mi mọ èyí tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nù. But the only thing that kept coming to my mind and to my head is ọkọ èèyàn kan dẹ̀ làwọn eléyìí. Ọkọ èèyàn kan làwọn eléyìí. Because mo ti travel lodge, you know, I felt empathy for the type of woman that will have the misfortune to call this type of person with this low-level reasoning ní ọkọ. So nínú kíni nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tí àṣírí tú ó máa ti máa hàn sí wọn tí wọ́n ń sọ. And again, with the DNA, is it that people are listening from another part of their body, not the ears? Because is there anything so far that even Goti VDM also, is there anything in that chat or that suggests that the child is not for Mobad? It's horrible, Sha. This herd mentality. Tí gbogbo yín lè kórí pọ̀ síbì kan and kò wá sí èyí tó tiẹ̀ lè tají nínú yín. Èmi ṣáà mo wà ń bí by saying I dozed off and I still woke up again. So I'm wondering, is it that out of all of them, kò sí èyí tó lè yára ní brain àbí sense nínú wọn pé ẹ̀gbọ́n náà kíní yìí kò ṣe bá ṣe rò ló ṣe ń lọ. Because when they say the truth is being unveiled, what truth are they seeing? How? Where's the truth coming from? What is the truth in the fact that everything that they are talking about in that group is just a reflection of the outside world?
But sis, ẹ kàn sọ fáwọn èèyàn wọn pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe rí nìyẹn ni. Because báyìí wà yẹn lé nísìnyí, àwọn tó ń wò wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sí 100 and something unlike before. Ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́ tán tún sọ pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń mọ̀, wọ́n ti ń tàn padà. Don't you get? Àwọn little tó kù ṣe fẹ́ kán lọ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ ni. Assist mi yìí Ọlọ́run.
No vex. Because it's hilarious. It's hilarious how they say that.
British. Ṣé ẹ̀yin ò gbọ́n gbà kan tí even this useless pop daddy tó sọ ṣebí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sọ pé imaginary lẹ̀jẹ̀ tí Jòsí ní olóṣì bíbí you are my sisterhood ó wọlé wá síbí báyìí ó ló burúkú olùṣẹ́ ara Ghana ẹ rántí ìgbà yẹn pé inú kìíní ẹ̀ òun náà lọ ti sọ and this is still the same person tó wá bọ́ stansi tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ owó wọn náà ṣe.
Because eventually, if you look at, if not because it's deliberate, just like Timmy had said, kini nǹkan tó ń sọ nínú WhatsApp group, kini nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níta, and the fact that anybody could still come out and claim that they cannot see that it's not making sense. So VDM yẹn make sense sí wọn lójú wọn nìyẹn. God.
British. If I may ask, ẹjọ́ ta ló ń sanwó fún wa gangan náà torí èmi ò tí mẹ́ tó ń sanwó fún wa báyìí. Èmi ò tí mọ̀.
Ọlọ́run gbà wá lọ́wọ́ employment ta wà nú ẹ̀ káàmọ́ pa ẹ̀.
Ṣé àjọ̀nú ló ń sanwó fún wa ní àbí Mobad ló ń sanwó fún wa látọ̀run?
Wọ́n fi pound sanwó fún da British. Wọ́n fi dollar sanwó fún Pythagoras.
I even thought that by now they are tired.
Ṣé ẹni tó ń sanwó yẹn for almost 2 years? Bóyá owó Central Bank á ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n sanwó.
As in.
Oníṣẹ́ wo náà ń ṣe.
Anyway,
oníṣẹ́ wo náà ń ṣe.
Nínú owó tó ń san fún yín yìí, tí Maga nínú owó tó ń san fún yín lọ́n ti dá Tèmi náà lóko owó góòdì o.
Ṣebí Tèmi gan ra lé. Èèyàn kan sì sọ fún mi Tèmi, wọ́n sì sọ ọ̀rọ̀ lé yẹn. Wọ́n ní ṣe bó ní Tèmi náà ra lé mo dé mo ní Ọlọ́run ló ní kí mọ̀. Ó ní ogún ti mọ Tèmi kò tiẹ̀ tó di pé justice for Mobad gan ti wá rinlẹ̀ tó báyìí. Ó dẹ̀ ti ní plans ẹ̀. So Ọlọ́run tó ṣe ti Tèmi tó fi ra lé látorí TikTok yìí. Má má gbàgbé mi náà kẹ́ o.
Dàbí tí ṣe wọ́n fún
wọ́n sọ ilé ẹni yẹn sọ ilé ó tún sọ gold. Ó ní gbogbo owó tó ní ó sọnù ńgbà yẹn náà. Ṣébí òun náà ní Tèmi yẹn ó ra lé ó ń ta gold.
Owó ìwọ ní gangan mo lò nú owó yẹn náà ṣówó TikTok ní àbówó tó sọ.
Kò tiẹ̀ dẹ̀ wá yé mi kan náà mọ̀.
Àtowó tó ń san fún yín. Tó bá tún wá lọ jẹ́ àwálì ní
different money.
Tó bá jẹ́ àwálì ní sísá Tèmi ń gbowó tẹ́ ń wà ń bí tó.
Imagine
o. Central gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe 24/7.
Central Bank ò lè sanwó yín.
Jesus is Lord.
Mama,
Jesus is Lord, sorry.
Brother mi lọ ní Kòròdú.
Jesus go me like àwọn topic tẹ́ máa ń gbọ́ tó bá ń sọ nǹkan ẹ kó máa wọlé ẹ kó máa já nǹkan míì sí ó pẹ́ kó mi tó sọ gbogbo wọ́n kò jẹ́ wọ́n jẹ́ tún nínú sùúrù wọ́n kò ẹ kálẹ̀ o.
Wọ́n ti ju nǹkan tó fẹ́ jù bẹ́ẹ̀.
Jesus is Lord.
Ó lọ́wọ́ sí tó ń bèrè bóyá omi ò tí láti jẹrin omi ò tí ibi tó ẹ lọ wá lù yín ẹ̀rọ ibi tó mi san bọ́dà yín sí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Brother dẹ̀ ni wọ́n o. Brother and sister.
Ọlọ́run ṣé ó ti fẹ́ relocate tẹ́lẹ̀.
Iṣẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ wa ló yẹ kán tí wọ́n máa béèrè yẹn.
Ẹ má dáhùn. Mo kọ́ dúró owó ìjẹ lójú ayé yín ẹ̀ wá bọ́dà yín tó mi gbé lọ. Gbogbo owó tẹ kí bọ́dà yín fi réèzì ilé tiẹ̀ sókè kó mi má bàa wọ lọ. Mo kó gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ tún débí ẹ̀ ń wá bóyá omi ti gbé bọ́dà yín lọ. Ọ̀ṣun Òṣogbo lẹ ti máa lọ gbé bọ́dà yín tó bá yá.
Sísá Tèmi tún ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tún gbé evidence ẹ̀ tún gbé dání.
Mo tún gbé dání.
Látọdún káàbọ̀.
Ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo ló ń sọ fún evidence ẹ̀ dàbí àpéyàn gbókùn pamọ́ ni. Ó lóye owó tó ń san lóṣooṣù.
Látọdún káàbọ̀ every minute náà sọ wẹ́.
Lẹ́yìn ọgbẹ́rù nǹkan báyẹn dání.
Ọlọ́run ló mọ orí ibi tẹ́ máa gbé irú evidence yẹn pamọ́ sí ní Canada.
Èmi
ilé ìjọba.
Kí n bá gba owó evidence tí mo tọ́jú pamọ́ yẹn ṣe.
Owó tán fi ń san fún security evidence yẹn gan pàápàá tó fi ń
mi ní gbowó kẹ̀. DNA tí gbogbo olú worldwide ló máa ń wá DNA Liam nìkan. Gbogbo olú ló máa ní interest nínú international everybody ló ní interest nínú DNA Liam. Ó wá wà ní wọ́ọ̀tì
èèyàn kan dẹ̀ gbé dání.
Góòlù ni mo gbé dání. Góòlù ni mo gbé dání.
Ó yẹ kẹ́ sùn fídíò ẹ̀ pé ó fẹ́ bà business yín jẹ́ sórí
kò fẹ́ kí n gbowó oṣooṣù bọ́ bá àbó ti dàrú mọ́ lójú padà.
Jòsí náà ti já pàjẹ́ òsì òrẹ́dì àti ṣe nǹkan kan báyìí. Tọwọ́ yín yẹn náà lè bá ṣì. Tọwọ́ yín là ṣì. Ó ń ṣí nídìí ó ń lè kó.
Mi ní gbé tọwọ́ mi lẹ̀ o. Mi ní gbé lẹ̀ o.
Tèmi ṣáà pé Tèmi ni pé tẹ́lẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé ọmọ mi máa ń sanwó fún mi 10,000 per week 10,000 pounds ni o torí tẹ́ bá máa gbé voice mi lọ kọ́ máa lọ máa rò pé bóyá 10,000 naira. I don't spend naira. I don't even have a naira account. So 10,000 pounds ní lọ́sẹ̀. Bó ṣe yà àtìgbà tọ́mọ́ mi ti bọ́ta tó ti ṣe interview fúnra rẹ̀ tó ti fi truth ẹ̀ síta àtìgbà yẹn ní sálárì ti tán àtowó ọ̀sẹ̀ àti tóṣù kò séyìí tí mo rí mọ́ ń bẹ̀. Bóyá kẹ́ẹ̀tẹ́ mi ń gbà tí ò jẹ́ kó débí.
Àwọn ni mo fi lọ́ra lé ìbòkó tí gbogbo yín jọ ni.
Dàbí tíṣì gangan tí mo fẹ́ wá sọ lókè nìyẹn pé ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ́ọ̀dì Tèmi ká pẹtíṣẹ̀ ẹ̀ bí tó bá kówó sálárì wá sí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé
tá bá lọ petition ẹ̀ ṣé kò wá ní lọ tó àṣírí sísítà mi báyìí toró lè jọ́dọ̀ sísítà mi ní gbogbo sálárì wa wà.
Ṣé pé wọ́n á ṣàlàyé ibi tí DNA ti ṣe kinní ni àbí?
But the first question tó yẹ ká kọ́ béèrè ni pé ta ló tiẹ̀ ń sanwó fún wa? Ká tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ mìíràn tó ń sanwó yẹn ná ká tó mìíràn tó ń san fún. Ṣé ẹ tiẹ̀ ní sanwó?
Ọmọ ọlá ló ń sanwó fún
mi. Mo gbọ́ tí àwọn mọ́tò kan sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Wọ́n ní bí àwọn pípù ṣe é ṣe pé wọ́n ti ṣe kinní kan. Mo níṣẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n gbà tán ni wọ́n lọ sí Jẹ̀bú pọ́n kórí wọn síbẹ̀ ni. Ṣé rò pé orí yẹn sì jáde ńbẹ̀ ni orí yẹn ò tí kúrò níbẹ̀ yẹn náà. Ẹ ti gbàgbé ni.
No,
Mo ní
that
kí
is
wá
true.
rán yín létí
That is true.
ni ò ti mẹ́gà.
Èkìtì náà kórì
Because
wọn
bọ́n ṣe
sí o.
lóòótọ́ ni ná. Because bọ́n
Àwa
ṣe
ń
ń sọ
gbórí
ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
sórí ń jẹ̀bù.
Kò séèyàn tó máa gbọ́ irú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́nu adult tí ò ní mọ̀ pé no, these people are not normal. No, it's true. These jokes apart. A normal human being ò lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé these are finished people. Wọ́n ti
Wọ́n dìídì mention orúkọ ìyá kan nù wọn tán lórí ẹ̀ wà nínú kí ló ní kán fi ilẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Ó ń gbà.
Ó ní ṣáì.
Nígbà yẹn.
Wow. No. Like àwọn tó yẹ pé tán máa ń ṣe show tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn 600 1000 ló ń wò wọ́n wọ́n wá dèèyàn tí 40 something wò ẹ wá ní pé
Ẹjọ́
wọ́n ní
ìjọba
wọ́n
máa
bú
ṣe
jòsí.
pàtí DNA wa tán bá wa post nígbà yìí o kọjá ṣe o.
Ta ló
Ẹjọ́
ráyè tí
Sátẹ́mì ẹ̀ sanwó oṣù yìí o. Ẹ pe àbúrò yín Wùmí kó wá sanwó wa o. Honestly, wọ́n ti bà mental health àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ o. Wọ́n ti bà á jẹ́ gidi. Tẹ́ bá bá àwọn ẹlòmíì sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. A ní no ṣùgbọ́n sọ pé kinní kan. Mo pe olúwa o. So wọ́n ti kórí wọn sínú ọgbà o.
Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kán bọ́ ń bẹ̀. Eventually, you see, what they all say is a reflection of who they are. It's a reflection of their capacity to process things, to comprehend situation. And these are not even complex situations. They are not stuffs that are difficult to understand. Because the truth, anybody should be asking themselves, okay, tó bá jẹ́ pé truth tó ní ó ń jáde láti inú WhatsApp group, like I asked one, any Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ló wá manipulate wọ́n ti orchestrate láti inú group, and I asked, ṣé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ló spin narrative nurse? There was a nurse even before káwọn tó plan kán tó create group. Before they created the group, there was a nurse. So was it from the group that they spinned narrative of the nurse? Was it from the group not ní kí Josie ṣe video kó máa fi hàn ayé pé kán wo ibi tí bàbá celebrity ń gbé? Abeg, a lot of bullshit. It's not making sense. And I really want to go and sleep now. God forbid.
Instead kẹ́ lọ sùn látẹ̀kùn. Ìtọ́ máa tún gbédé láàárọ̀ báyìí ló yẹ kẹ́ máa retí báyìí náà.
Mo ní kí n gbọ́ yẹn, mo ti fẹ́ lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. As you say, wọ́n message wà
Ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá ti nàyàn lẹ́gba tó dùn tọ́wọ́ dùn jù, á wá fi ṣagídí, á ní olóbùkún kìrìkọ̀kìrìkọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé kí ní ìdùn.
Tell no play anything. I don't they go.
I don't off my speaker. Means I want
to put power on anymore.
I dey go work.
Me durable so that we'll talk later.
Sarah, go and sleep for sis. I want to doze a bit. Means I dey go work. Not money. Ọlọ́run á fún wa justice rẹ̀. Wọ́n sì ń wá kiri. Ọlọ́run á bá wọn wá rí níbi tó bá wà rí. Ẹ bá wa gbé Maxi Fresh wọlé tó bá wà níbẹ̀. Maxi Fresh by this time. Ṣé Maxi Fresh máa ń jáde by this time? Mo ti send invite. Má kó bá mi, and do your business, gbọ́ mi. Justice of Mobad.
Ẹ ti sọ pé àwọn fúnra wọn náà ló máa gbéra wọn sí kinní. Wọ́n máa wá justice fún wa. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ.
Wọ́n ti tọ́ torchlight báyìí, wọ́n bá yín fi wá káàkiri. Well, in all of this, where is Juicy? Ẹ̀gbọ́n yín dà, brother yín dà. Torí gbà tá a bá tó ń fi èpè ránṣẹ́ sí brother yín kí brother yín tó bọ́ta. Lórí ìta tí brother yín drop wá sí, ṣé brother yín ò ní bóde?
Òun náà ni mo fẹ́ ní kí n béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé father in law àbí bò lẹ ṣe máa ń pè é pé bò lẹ gbé sí.
Brother yín wá ń forin ránṣẹ́ àwọn bíi Sam Clef àbáwọn bíi Clef.
Wọ́n ní máa mọ bó ṣe máa ń sọ láyé ìgbà yẹn. Wọ́n ní ìyàwó tó yà lọ́mọdé ní kò ní dáa fẹ́ni tó nà ó. Wọ́n ní tó bá dùn dáadáa ó ní ẹ̀bẹ̀ ní ó mọ ẹ̀bẹ̀ pé ẹjọ́ sàkíntì ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe. Òun lọ̀rọ̀ brọ́dà mi náà.
Brother yín kan báyìí.
Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tí ò ṣe é fi tọrọ ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Why not? A whole celebrity.
Ọlọ́run já fòpò ọmọ ṣe celebrity.
Bàbá OPP ó pọ̀ pa.
Mobad.
Bàbá OPP ó pọ̀. Ẹ wà èèyàn kan sọ lé ní pé Malian's father ló ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀ àbí kí n mo fetí mi gbọ́ yẹn náà. Wọ́n lórí kíní ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní Malian's father ló ń lò.
Mọ̀ bóyá ó ti sáyẹn ẹ̀.
No, before ọmọ ẹ̀ tó kú ló ń sọ. Wọ́n ní Malian's father ló kọ́ síbi mọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ lé nínú. Ta ló mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ mi ò kú mọ̀ kò tó ẹ̀ ní kíní kan tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ṣé mo mọ Mobad mi gbọ́ yẹn.
Iye ò tiẹ̀ lè mọ Mobad nígbà tẹ́ ti kọ kí lẹ orúkọ ẹ̀ wéèlè kú mo ti mọ̀ pé wàhálà ti padà ṣẹlẹ̀.
Oh my God.
Ọmọ mi wéèlè kú.
Gbogbo èlé kú o. Honestly, kí ló kọ́ mẹ̀yẹ gan-an?
Ẹ wo tí wọ́n pé ìdáhùn ìwé wọn Mohbad ti lọ bá àbá kó ti lọ bá àbá. Wéèlè kú náà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ìparí lẹ́rìn lálẹ́ mo wá sọ dájú àwọn ní àkúndé ìrẹsọ̀ mo láti ṣoríire o wọ́n ti jókòó wọ́n ti jẹun tó dáadáa wọ́n ti fẹ̀yìntì mo ní àmúlẹ̀ ìwòsàn mo láti ṣoríire o wọ́n ní kí nìyẹn wọ́n sì serious wọ́n rò pé nǹkan gidi àmú ní wọ́n ti padà rí DNA lè àmú wọ́n kàn wò mí pé ṣé ọmọbìnrin tí ó gbá tó dá mo náà ti padà bára rí DNA lè àmú mo ní Mohbad ló lọ́mọ wọ́n ní tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ wọ́n ní kí kó bó ṣe ṣe mí kúrò jàre. Àńjọlá
ẹ ti lọ clean ní ring light yín lẹ̀ fún ká máa wo tí VDM tó fẹ́ fún yín jẹ lénìí o. Ó tún wo nǹkan tó máa fún yín jẹ o.
Wọ́n ló sì lóun máa post result òun kó kúkú ṣe tán. Ọlọ́run ló ní kí àǹtí tó máa da aṣọ borí yẹn ó bá wa sọ fún pé wọn ò bí dáa kó wọlé ló gbọ́dọ̀ play gbogbo ẹ̀ bóyá ìbá máa play ẹ̀ débí. Mo rà dáadáa. Àńjọlá wá sá lọ ṣáàjọlá ti sá kúrò ńbàdàn ni.
Ó máa ń ṣí láìfò mo ṣe àbó wà níbì kan láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ ní mo kàn ń rí mi mọ̀ bí òun ló tàn bóyá ó wà níbì kan I don't know ṣá. Bọ́dà pé ó sì máa ń wà níbẹ̀ àwọn kọ́sítọ́mà ẹ̀ mọ àwọn tó máa ń lọ ń wò lójoojúmọ́.
Bọ̀dá láti náà sá lọ. Ó ga ọ. Ìjàyà ní tèmi o. Ọmọ kan bíi 1 billion ṣé kìí ṣe yìí gan ló wá gba nǹkan tí brọ́dà mi sọ báyìí ṣé kìí ṣe yìí lọ́mọ kan bíi 1 billion báyìí.
Wọ́n níjà ló máa gbé wa lọ́la ta ló fẹ́ bàjá á bá wọn rà tẹ́ẹ̀lì ẹ̀jà pé wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ kárakára pé wọn ò lè short wa up. Ẹ ti ẹ̀ rí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ àwọn bíbí yìí lọ́ máa bá ayé
Bluetooth mode. Waiting for connection. Connected.
DMW ẹ̀ rí nǹkan tó fi fún very dark man jẹ.
Jema tó máa ń sọ èdè
Jesus is Lord tí n bá ti dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn ṣàrà mute kò ń ṣaré èkìtì rárá wọn jẹ́ ń ṣe pásítọ̀ tó rẹ ní màá tó ń sọ èdè ní DMW nsìn ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń pe wéyìí òkú ṣàrà mute o àwọn ibi tá ti ń pè yín wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe pásítọ̀ Adébóyè ń ṣe fáǹsì pásítọ̀ Adébóyè àwọn tẹ́ mọ̀ dáadáa ní bá pèsè wẹ́lẹ̀ Jésù nsìn mọ̀ pé má tètè mọ̀ yẹn. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló tí gbogbo yín rẹ́rìn kí ni mo sọ ṣé mo parọ́ ni kí mo sọ.
Ó ṣọ́.
láti ṣe wẹ̀lẹ̀ Jésù.
ìdàtẹ́yẹ jẹ́ kí sáré parí.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ ojú mi rí tó Ọlọ́run ló yọ mí sí ẹ̀yìn ìdúró bọ̀ yìí máa sáré sí kámẹ́rà ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́. ẹwẹ jẹ play ẹ wo DMW bàbá yìí.
Is it a group chat call? I want to be group chat call. I have no idea, bro. You have a call. Is it a group chat call? I want to be group chat call. I have no idea, bro. You have a call. Is it a group chat call? I want to be group chat call. I have no idea.
Abba with any baba. Only is it a group chat call? I only pick a group chat call. What do you me? What do you me?
What's la? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana?
Uncle fẹ́ very dark man. Uncle mú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn.
What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana?
Uncle mú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ṣeré ni wọ́n ti ẹ̀ serious pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ayé. Uncle fọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀ ṣe rádaràda ni.
ṣé ẹ ti rí kíní tí MCB ṣe.
What's on Billy? What's on Cho?
ṣùgbọ́n ṣáà nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ very Jesus is Lord ń sin ẹ̀rù pé bí amukọ̀ mọ́mọ́ ń bú wọn àbí ẹ̀rù pé mo kàn mọ́mọ́ ń bú wọn ṣe nínú gbogbo ìtumọ̀ sọ ẹ́ ń sì ṣẹ̀rí ibi tán ní kí n tí a ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tán ní ṣe mo ti rí MCB kọ MCPP ni.
What's on Billy? What? You have a call. Is it a group chat call? I want to be group chat call. I have no idea, bro. You have a call. Is it a group chat call? I want to be group chat call. I have no idea, bro. Billy, what's on Cho? What's la la nana? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana?
What's on Cho? What's on Billy? What's lana lana? Are you silly? Are you taking the piss? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? Why would we be saying on Billy on Cho? DJ YK Mule on Billy on Cho lana 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 lana. What's on Cho? What's on Billy? What's lana?
What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana? What's on Billy? What's on Cho? What's la la nana?
wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ pa very dark one bí kí bọ́dà ṣe ń gbélé ní dre náà ń gbé ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ sí wa lọ́wọ́ ni. ó tún ní is it a group chat call? I only pick a group chat call. ọmọ very dark man wo èṣù dé ó lóun fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé oníkòsáyé wàá fẹ́ la. Jesus is Lord. Kí lẹ ní MC kí lẹ pé èèyàn tẹ́ fẹ́ fún wa jẹ báyìí.
MCB ni ó ní ṣé kí n play ó ní gbogbo ó lóun mọ reason tí gbogbo èèyàn ṣe ń bínú sí DJ Splash ó ló sọ pé I want to address myself ó ní kò sọ pé I want to address my Nigeria ó ní yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ yẹn pé ara ẹ̀ ló address ó ní kí lẹ́yìn dé tí gbogbo wa ṣe wá gbà bí nǹkan bí káwá sọ pé kí ni mo ṣe rí ní kí ni ẹ jẹ́ kí lọ gbé ìpàdé ẹ wá kí n gbé ẹ kàn rẹ́ẹ̀rí mo ti rẹ́ẹ̀rí mo ní ahọ́n.
fáwọn ò lè fẹ́ pè é fún.
ọmọ mi hello.
bọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ máa gbọ́.
ilé iṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ wọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí.
ó dàbọ̀.
nígbà tí mo já yín fọ́tò ẹ̀kẹ́ ti rárá lọ sùn jẹ́jẹ́.
ó dàárọ̀.
ẹ̀gbọ́n láwọn wọlé fẹ́ fi ẹ̀. ẹ̀jẹ̀ jẹ́sùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọ́n sọ fún mi pé ẹ̀yin ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀yin agbo ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì lẹ́yìn tí máa ń gbé rìn ẹ̀rù kẹ́mi wọ́n kan tí wọ́n sọ. Jesus is Lord. Ẹ jẹ́ bóyá ká ṣe praise and worship bóyá yẹn máa bá yín lára mú.
máa padà wá lọ́jọ́ tẹ́ bá ti ń kọ ẹbí ní sẹ́ẹ̀rì wà rèé o.
àbíjọ́ tá a bá ti ń kọ ojú mi rí tó Ọlọ́run ló yọ mí. èwo mo fẹ́ wí lóhun tójú mi rí.
ẹnu mi kò lè ròyìn.
ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run mi jù wọ́n lọ mo dúpẹ́ mo bọ́ lọ́wọ́ èké. àbí wèrè ni Wálé Jacob ní olóbùkú why did she run to Canada ń tó lọ ṣe Canada tó bá ṣe ń ràn ẹ̀ rí o ò ní kó eyín sápò pé fọ́tò wèrè tí wèrè lọ wá dúró eyín tí wọ́n nìkan kó Wálé Jacob olóbùkú. àwọn nǹkan táwọn wèrè yìí máa ń táìpù ó máa ń jọrú fọ́tò tán máa ń ní eléyìí ló kó gbogbo eyín fámìlì wọ́n nìkan ọkú Wálé ẹ wá kó gbogbo eyín sọ̀kan báyìí wá ní kí ló dé téèyàn rán tó Canada.
mo mọ bọ̀dá Wálé olórí burúkú somebody ni wọ́n àwọn tí ń ṣorí ibú ti pẹ́.
ṣé kò ń ṣe ọkú tí mọ́mí wọn sọ pé wọ́n já ń gbà yẹn tán níbo àwọn ò tí ì tán ṣé ni wọn nù. ókè mọ́mí wọn jẹ́ sọ fún wa o wọ́n ló kù wọ́n já wọn náà wọ́n wá Wálé kan.
wọ́n wá wọn gidi gan.
mo ṣe ń sọ náà èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ya fọ́tò kókó gbogbo yín wáǹṣà síta bíi tẹran sísú báyìí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wá wọn gidi gan. bọ̀dá Wálé ẹ̀pìn location yìí bóyá kalẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ bá sọ fún mọ́ bọ̀dá Wálé kọ́ máa sọkùn yẹn o wọ́n sì máa ní ìdí ẹ̀ fún bọ̀dá Wálé o bọ̀dá Wálé padà bọ̀ lé pẹ̀lú sponsor orí wọn o wọ́n ti sinmi bọ̀dá Wálé sinmi nínú àbíamọ́ ṣe mí àwo lọ ọmọ padà lọ ojúbèrè ọmọ dárìnà kò òbí bọ̀dá Wálé padà fojú sunkún wọn àwọn náà fẹ́ lè yà wèrè ìyàwó gan ya wèrè
ìyàwó tún ya wèrè ìyàwó ti ya wèrè.
ọmọ náà tún ya wèrè a máa sọ wọ́n pọ̀ pẹ̀lú mọ́mí wọn ni a máa kí ẹ padlọ́ọ̀kì kan lábàlú fáwọn méjèèjì.
wèrè dìran àánú ẹbí yẹn ṣe mí gan.
àwọn náà gidi wèrè ni bọ̀dá Wálé ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ wọ́n sátẹ́mì ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ wọ́n kúlẹ̀ àbíamọ o
kúlẹ̀ àbíamọ ọjọ́ burúkú
ṣùgbọ́n Wálé ti wọjà o ọ̀rẹ́ mi ti háì Wálé Jacob
má ṣe o má ṣe ọkùnrin ọmọkùnrin tó ṣe yín sunsun bíi màálù bíi ewúrẹ́ tó ń sun.
ọkù Wálé
ọmọkùnrin tí ò ní láárí má ṣe ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ bọ̀dá Wálé
ìgbésí ayé ọkù Wálé wá padà bàjẹ́
àmọ́ pa máa padà rí yín o.
ẹ kó lọ ló yẹ ká máa pọn fún ọkù Wálé báyìí o àwa ò rò pé a ó kọrin ìdágbére níwòyí.
níwòyí kẹ bọ̀dá Wálé ti lọ
Wálé Jacob a ò fẹ́ kó
lọ.
a ò fẹ́ kó lọ àwa ò rò pé a ó kọrin ìdágbére níwòyí kẹ́ a ò wàláì bí bọ̀dà Wálé ṣe rí naturally nìyẹn inú péjì wọn mo wà báyìí ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ bọ̀dà Wálé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá da iná ewu bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ṣe gíràn mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀rí yọ̀ àti èédú kẹ́ fi ṣe
Ìyìn burúkú. Ìyìn òṣì. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ rí ìwé yìí èèyàn ní sùn.
ilẹ̀ kó jáde iye ológun gbọ̀rẹ́ mi ti yá ìwéré tí mo gbá náà yẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́.
Ọlọ́run ṣe bí iṣẹ́ mo wà mí kúkú nídìí láti sùn mo sì máa rí bọ̀dà Wálé lójú.
Àwọn ẹbí ọkùn Wálé dà báwo láyé ọkùn Wálé ṣe bàjẹ́ báyìí wọ́n ti ṣe DNA test àwọn ọmọ tẹ kó dání yìí torí wọn ò jọ yín ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ yẹn ìkànnà àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà wá yín ro ayé yín bàjẹ́ ẹ̀yin àwọn tí aeroplane máa ń miss road ẹ̀ ọbẹ̀ ṣe rí Panama àwọn agbèrò ọkùn Wálé ti yín ta ọkùn Wálé ẹ̀ bá jẹ́ má wà bí o ẹ̀ bá má wà bí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti jẹ́ yín ẹ ti ṣe kọ̀ǹdọ́tọ̀ ẹ ṣe kọ̀ǹdọ́tọ̀ ipa orí ọrùn yín ó ti gbẹ mò ń bọ̀ mo fẹ́ lọ gbọ́ ọ̀nkú Wálé wá ni mò ń bọ̀ ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ dúró ọ̀nkú Wálé ti dé ẹni tẹ́tí ń retí ti dé o ẹ ó gbà nísẹ̀yìn o mò ń bọ̀ ọ̀nkú Wálé ẹ wá wọ́n ń wá yín bóyá ẹ tiẹ̀ máa rí girlfriend láàrin àwọn tó wà níbí ọ̀nkú Wálé is searching Uncle Wale is still searching cause you no one know you won't want know if you get a girlfriend Uncle Wale ayé yín ta pa o gbogbo time tó yẹ kẹ́ lọ fi túnlé ayé yín ṣe káyé yín lè nítumọ̀ ẹ wá ń ṣorí burúkú orí social media ẹ tún wá rí ibi ilẹ̀ wá sí ilé wo ayé yín ta pa o bí gúgúrú olóyin Uncle Wale wọn ò fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ lọ wọn ò máa rò pé wọn ó kọrin ìdágbére níwòyí kẹ́ ẹ ò fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ lọ. Uncle Wale ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ má bínú kí nìyẹn ò tètè fẹ́ gbé yín wá ní even fóònù mi gan reject fọ́tò yín kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ bá ń gbọ́ Uncle Wale síbí náà bá lẹ́yìn ṣe báyìí wọ́n fóònù má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Uncle Wale ní di advertisement wọ́n wáyàwó lọ́n ṣe débì pẹ̀lẹ́ o Uncle Wale ń kí yín o ta ló ní interest ṣàlè bá yín fa application Uncle Wale rè Jacob ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé wọ́n já níbi tán so wọ́n sí ni.
Ìyìn kú sọmọ lórúkọ sàgbà
lọ́ṣẹ̀nu bẹ́ẹ̀nu prime boy.
Wọ́n ti fẹ́ omi ẹkún sí fún bọ̀dà Wálé bọ̀dà Wálé já ni mo sọ fún yín pé wọn ò ná mà ẹ rí kírùgbọ̀n èèyàn tó funfun tó yìí tí ò rówó tọ́jú ẹ̀ tí ò tọ́jú ara ẹ ti mọ̀ pé níbi Uncle Wale tún kí yín o Uncle Wale ń kí yín o bọ̀dà Wálé.
náà gùdù lórúkọ wọn náà gùdù.
Panama ni bọ̀dà Wálé fi máa ń bọ́ àṣírí ara wọn wọ́n tún bọ̀ mo tún gbé bọ̀dà Wálé ń kí yín o.
ẹ̀dẹ̀ dàgbà sórí burúkú sílùú òyìnbó bọ̀dà Wálé.
ṣé to go fọ́tò lẹ́ ń lò.
fọ́tò yìí àkùnrin ìwà fẹ́ jọra o.
wàhálà ìmú ìwà mo kọ́kọ́ pè látọ̀ọ̀kan gbà tí mò ń wo eyín góró yẹn látọ̀ọ̀kan Uncle Wale ẹ wá wọ́n ń pè yín bí Uncle Wale ẹ tún ti wọ wáyé yín lóde ẹ bẹ ṣe ń fi àgbàntara sórí burúkú kiri orí social media Uncle Wale jẹ́jẹ́ ni wàhálà kò tẹ́ máa wá
ṣé ẹni dẹ́ńtà yìí
mo rọ́mọ yín bẹ̀ yẹn mo rí bẹ ṣe rí ẹ̀rọ àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ̀ tún rówó tọ́jú ọmọ ẹ wá ń ṣorí burúkú bọ̀ ẹ rówó ra dátà ẹ̀ ń fò kiri ṣọ̀ṣọ̀ṣọ̀ Wálé Jacob tí ẹ ta ayé ẹ bàjẹ́ ayé ẹ ó bàjẹ́ tìrantìran olóbùkú wọn gbọ́dọ̀ sókun tán fi sóyún ẹnu ẹ bá mú wọn pẹ̀lú mọ́mì wọn ẹ kí wọn papọ̀ ìyàwó wọn náà ẹ bá ń wá wọn papọ̀ kán bá mi so gbogbo yín wèrè dìran. olóbùkú ti mu sìgá ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ gbogbo ọ̀nà fún ẹ ti dúdú làákàyè ẹ náà ti dúdú mọ́ tilẹ̀ olóṣì ẹ bó ṣe rí olóbùkú bóyá òun ló lọ lóyìnbó ni bóyá lóyìnbó ló lọ nú ayé ẹ ni kò tiẹ̀ yé wa láyé rún kò kò change kò pass mi mo bóyá wọ́n máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yín sínú Ghana must go lọ lu òyìnbó ni kò kí ń yé mi because mi ò lè mọ mi lè mọ bí wọ́n ṣe cross over ò yé mi.
Ó lè ṣe Libya náà wà.
Togo ló ti ẹ̀dá pọ̀ wà Kútọ́nù ló wà olóbùṣán ni aláyérún lòṣì ti fọ tọ́ílẹ̀tì ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé ó mú kú mọ̀ ẹ̀rí ó tún post gbogbo ayé gbogbo ọtí tó mu ó tún post ẹ̀ sí TikTok. lórí burúkú ẹ ti mọ̀ pé obìnrin ti fi ilé ayé wọn ta.
Bàbá ní bóyá kẹ́ lọ́lé màálù tó bá pa bóyá fún exchange eyín òun fún ẹ because eyín màálù yìí mọ̀ ju eyín yín lọ eyín yìí ò dáa rárá.
kò sí ní tó sùn láyé Ọlọ́run.
Olórí burúkú obìnrin wo ló ń gbẹnu ẹlẹ́tẹ̀ ń fi ru eyín gòrò báyìí kì í sí.
kò sí ní tó dáná ayé bàrà wálé Ọlọ́run mo tẹ̀ tún try láti bá wọn lọ wá ètò dáa díẹ̀ bọ̀ mi ò rí ètò dáa sí náà gbogbo ẹ̀ horrible ni Ọlọ́run bá ń gbọ́. Yes, àwọn ètò dáa jù náà àwọn fọ́tò bàrà wálé ni mò ń gbé wá ẹ má rò pé bí a mọ̀ ń ṣe kà ó. I was actually looking for those ones that are okay. Oh God. Dáwálé ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Ilé ayé yín tẹ́ bá máa wo platform tẹ́ máa wò tẹ́ ti máa lọ máa comment. Wàláì nǹkan tó bọ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ̀ ní rí mú mọ́ o. Yọ̀ǹba tún rí ẹsẹ̀ yín tí mo tà fi rí ẹsẹ̀ yín bíbáyìí. Ikú gbóná lẹ máa kú tọmọtọmọ. Odòfò ẹlẹ́nu bí ẹnu Jacob.
Ìjọ kí ni bọ̀dá yìí ṣe?
Wọ́n ṣe léwọ̀ ni.
Kí ni bọ̀dá yìí ṣe?
Wọ́n ṣe léwọ̀ ni. Wọ́n wọlé wá wọ́n wá bú wa.
Kí lẹ sọ?
Wọ́n wọlé wá bú wa ni.
Wọ́n wá bú wa. Èyà. Àwọn ọmọ bí táwọn ni.
Àwọn tóbìnrin ti
báyé. You know they look Uche face.
Àwa lọ́wọ́ á fẹ́ máa kanra mọ́. Olóbùṣán.